another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling. Hello. Child, ridiculous, right? Just ridiculousness. What's going on? Hello to all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, and my tea leaf readers, honey. It is another glorious day, my darlings, and you know what time it is, honey. So I know you have all of your crumpets together because, darlings, it's time to dish tea. And you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat. What's up? In the words of Martin. How about that? Well, darlings, honey, it's been one of those days for me. I had every intention on getting up and taking care of some things around this apartment, right? I have made a dent. I have made a dent in the boudoir, okay? And I was doing it while talking on the phone with Big Red and stuff, right? So I'm pitching shit and I got a trash bag, a little, Kroger, a little bag or whatever. So I'm dumping stuff. And I'm like, oh, when I cleaned off the dresser, how about that? Okay, I have not seen the bottom of that dresser in a little piece of a minute. But I know part of it is I come across some stuff that belonged to my son that I didn't realize was there. And I found, y'all know the wooden boxes that the Samsung Galaxy phone came in or whatever. I don't think they come in these particular boxes anymore. That's how long the boxes have been here. They were up under the television. They were being used as a television stand so that we could sit the television up higher, so that we can watch it from the bed, right? This boy got like 9, did I count 1, 2, maybe 7, 8, 9 watches that he didn't have. None of them, well, maybe a couple of them are working, but we done forgot how to set them. The other ones all need batteries. And it used to be a popular thing to go to the jewelry store or whatever to get the battery changed or whatever. It's hard to find folks to do that shit anymore. It is so hard. I'm like, I got Wonder Woman watches that I have. Oh, honey, I got the cute little wrist watches, and it's just a little Wonder Woman insignia in the center, but they're Wonder Woman watches that I had got off of Wish.com at the time. They were $2 a piece. Yes, I bought them in all the colors that they had. Why? Because they were Wonder Woman. And so all of them have stopped. So I was like, no, I need my little do-what-ditties, right? So I can have my watches, which is why I don't wear watches much anymore, because I have fallen in love with those things. But no. Can't do it no more, honey. Okay. So I got to find a place where I can get the batteries changed in all these watches, so we can reset them. This, that, and the other. Yeah, I can have timepieces on my little wrist. Hello. So be that as it may. So I found that. So I'm starting. We're doing some things, but today I've done some things. I've accomplished some things. That I had set out to do. But today was one of those days that I really did not do the sink my teeth into it like I want to. So one of the questions that I want to ask today is, how often do you disappoint yourself? Okay. Do you do that often? Or is it one of those things to where you don't feel it's a disappointment? You just say, oh, okay, fuck it. And you blow it off to where I just didn't feel like doing it, and you blow it off to that versus it being a complete disappointment. And if you have disappointed yourself, what have you done not to get depressed about it? You know what I mean? I tell you this constantly, and I say this because the more I talk about it, honey, one of these days, if I don't do it, if I don't clean up, no. I think what I'm gonna do is, because I'm gonna have to embarrass myself. Okay, I'm really gonna have to embarrass myself. Okay, and just do a video cam and just walk through my house so that y'all can see what I deal with, so y'all can talk about me, call me all kinds of pack rats, call me all kinds of whatevers, just so that it could, it'll set in, and then y'all to see, they say that the way how your house is indicative of what's going on in your head. And I know, I got stuff sitting over here and sitting over here and sitting over here, but the mass of it is all that. What you say, party at me, child? You so damn stupid. You stupid. But as much as I got in this damn freezer, honey, you onto something. Now you dumb. You dumb as hell. And where you at? I sent you the link. You coming in? Come on up in here, Storm. Miss Aunt Nikki.
Hey y'all. I was over there being newsy down to the Instagram and to the TikTok streets. What y'all doing? What y'all doing?
Oh, and this here, for those of y'all who are asking, before you ask, yes, this is my vodka, okay? Red berry vodka.
And what kind of wine?
And I started off with the pink Moscato.
Uh-huh.
And then I got, that big old bottle of sangria that you had introduced us to.
Oh,
yeah, that's what's in here.
That thing be nice, don't it? It be nice. You know what? I still haven't went and got it. And you let me know that it wasn't even expensive. I just keep forgetting. The one we had on the wine and stroll, the one that was different from the rest.
Oh, yeah, the peach Moscato.
Peach Moscato.
Oh, honey, yes, you get that at Kroger.
Hey, TT.
They got peach
they got it at Kroger?
They got strawberry, yes. Girl,
oh, good. Hey,
I'm trying to told you, honey. I am trying to told you. That's my sister, Miss TC.
Hey,
girl.
That thing was good.
You know what? And because she's in here, listen, you know what I am starting to do? Especially like with some of my celebrity friends and carrying on, and those who I haven't talked to in a minute.
Yeah.
If you don't feel like talking or don't know what mind space that they're in, okay. No, it's on your Insta message, honey. Try both of your names in Messenger. Let me resend him this link.
Okay.
He said, "Well, did you send it to the email? Because I can't find the motherfucker."
Oh, Lord.
Okay, no, it's up in here. I sent it to both big red fella and to
but
I'm gonna resend it.
Okay.
I sent that at 8:21. So now here it is. It's 9:11. So that way.
9/11.
Okay.
Y'all, my little bundle to the side is messing with me. Don't pay me no mind.
So okay, I just resent him the links so that he can.
So you were saying what now about the sometimes see your friends, celebrity, if you don't know where their mindset
is?
is?
What I do is he said he was talking to you.
What?
Did you send an email?
No.
Wherever you were supposed to send it, did you send it yet?
What email?
Okay, send it in the private chat, baby.
Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about.
What I do is I text out welfare check.
Yeah.
Okay, I do that. I say, this is a welfare check. Are you okay? You know, just to say, hey, and like celebrities that I've interviewed whose numbers that I have or whatever, I don't call them like that, on the regular, because they have a private life, whatever. They don't know me like that, except for the ones that I had a personal relationship with.
Right.
But this here is just, just a welfare check, just to make sure that somebody is thinking about you.
And you know
You know,
what? I've been really bad with that the last few months because, like the Nighthawk Network chat,
yes,
I
yes,
started that as a welfare check for all of us,
yeah,
and I'm hardly ever in there. And it's like, you know how what you was just talking about, like all this stuff, and it's like
yeah,
indicative of what's going on in your brain. Now, for me, it's like that in this room. Remember, me and you was just talking about this. It's like that in this room. I don't even know why I'm in here right now because it's giving me anxiety because I'm in here. And unless I go to sleep, I try not to be in here. But the welfare checks are so important. But then sometimes you get in your feelings because you like, well, why the fuck I'm always checking on everybody? Ain't nobody checking on me. And
right,
that I struggle with because I'm like, bitch, is that your ego talking?
yeah, it
Or
is.
is it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's
Hmm.
like,
It is, and you have to put now. Now, here's the thing: we have to put it in check, but at the same time of putting it in check, we can't be too hard on ourselves because what we feel is real.
I was getting ready to say, because is it wrong to feel like, dang, I wish somebody would
Mm-mm.
have checked
No,
up on me?
listen, listen. How you feel is how you feel.
Hmm.
Okay, that's organic. You
Right,
can't help how you feel. It ain't about whether you feel it is a. It's never wrong how you feel.
right,
That's just how you feel. What becomes right or wrong is how you respond to that feeling.
right.
You know what I'm saying? The
Now that's
action
the good
behind
part that
that.
I have about it. I don't never really be like I'm so mad that I ain't never blocked up. You know what I mean?
Right,
I just every now and then, like you might be have a down in the dumps day.
right.
Like you like, well, goddamn, ain't nobody checking me. How happy was I yesterday when I got back? You guys, I had to go to Philly. And normally I would have flew to Philly, took care of business, and fly right back.
Phone.
The other day, the day before I had to go, I didn't know what the hell was going on with me in here. I didn't know if COVID was trying to get me. I didn't know if I was having a bad sickle cell crisis. All I know is the bitch was in pain and I had a fever and all kinds of stuff. But I had to do what I had to do. So it kept me from being able to fly right back. That's how much I didn't feel well. And the first thing Cole said was, "Mom, Uncle Meech checked on us. He was making sure we was all right because he knew you wasn't here." Y'all see what I'm saying? I don't have to worry because I know what he gonna do. He knows what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? So it be things like that. But yeah, I think we should, and I definitely have to get better with it. I had to get readjusted to Lily being back. And like I said, the last few months, it was crucial for me, finishing school. And
Hmm.
so I got away from something that I was responsible for starting.
Right,
And I feel bad because then when I get in there and I'm seeing our loved ones going through stuff, and I'm
right.
like, then I get overwhelmed because I don't know what to say. So shout out to everybody in the Night Hall Network check. Miss Pat, hey baby, I miss you guys. Well, Leah, I always get the princess. We always get to say hi to you in here. And Buck, I just really need to talk to Buck. I need to talk to Buck. I talked to him like 2 weeks ago, but I need to talk to him because my brother been
Hmm.
on my heart. So, yeah, I think that's definitely important. People, we have to.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna bring Red up in here because
Okay.
he's in. Here's the thing, and what we have to do so that we don't become overwhelmed is not take it personally. Anytime we got to bow out and step back for a second,
Yeah.
we have to step back and we have to regroup because sometimes we need to recharge.
Right.
We need to recharge. We need to purge. We done had so much on us to where we got to dump all that, to be ready for the next wave of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you come back in, all you do is just come back in and it's not picking up where you left off. You just start at your point.
Right.
You start where you are and they're like, hey, what's going on? I'm here. Boom. Not
Yeah.
so much as what I missed because that's going to come. They'll
Right.
fit you in when they sit down and talk,
Yeah.
you know. And okay, you can't miss what you didn't know.
Right.
You
Right.
know what
Right.
I'm
Right.
saying? Here come Red. What's up, baby?
Your message was a little cryptic. I didn't know what you're talking about.
About the email. Did you send the
Did
email?
I send the email? What email was it?
You can't hear?
You can't hear?
No, check your sound. It must be on your
We
end
can
because
hear
we
each other.
hear fine. Go out and come back in.
Yeah, that's a good thing too, Meech. I'm glad you saying this because yes, a recharge is necessary.
It's imperative.
It's
It's more than necessary.
yes, it's
Yeah.
absolutely imperative. A recharge, and not to feel bad that you need a recharge, to
Right.
be able to put things in perspective, priorities,
Oh,
and
that's good,
everything.
Jan. That's good, Jan.
So,
We
yes,
also need to understand we are not responsible for everyone's happiness. Woo!
period. You better hit it again.
Woo!
And you know, and knowing when to just shut up.
That's a t-shirt.
Self-care is not a
Self-care
crime.
is
I love
not a
that.
crime. That's a fucking t-shirt.
And you know what? What I just said was, and knowing when to shut up. Case in point, earlier today. Oh, and just in case anybody sees, you guys know my son. I tell y'all is FDR Spaz. He's a rapper, whatever, whatever. So somebody has cloned Molly's page or whatever they did. They made another page, but we know the difference. If it's FDR underscore Spaz, that's Molly. If it's FDR dot Spaz, it's not. So I'm telling Molly, block whoever that is. We'll watch the page because there's somebody on there saying that they're Molly, but they saying that they locked up. So I said, if they saying they locked up, they're gonna be asking people for money. That's a scam.
Right.
So you know, we don't all went on there and cussed this person out. I was like, impersonate my son is not gonna be good for you. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. So Cole done went in and did what I normally do with scammers and have a whole conversation with them,
Right.
and then cuss their ass out. So, but I'm telling Molly, they're taking everything from your page.
Right.
Everything, and you never know who's doing that. Somebody might be trying to set you up. So I need for you to block that page. Block that page. But Molly didn't want to hear what I was about to say. He thought I was talking about the social media stuff.
Uh-huh.
Normally I would have went off and be like, shut the fuck up and just listen to what I said. Okay, and click the damn phone off.
Right. Right. Meet you done broke 2 jelly glasses in my house with them notes you hit. Not jelly glasses. You know, that's
because wait a minute, because sometimes I need him to hit it again for the people in the cheap seats.
Right.
You know, we need everybody to get the full effect of that. But yeah, we not responsible for everybody's happiness. Listen, ain't that with I know everybody mad at Will right now, but ain't that the one thing that he said he had to come to find out about his marriage? He not responsible for her happiness, neither is she responsible for his.
Right. Now, you know what? That's a cute transition. That's a cute transition because
What,
we
to his 10-year ban?
Yeah, we got to put that on today's agenda because
well, he had already resigned, so
he already resigned, and that's to keep them. That was, you know what, that prevented them from suspending and all of that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Okay.
So, not being able to come and participate in Academy stuff, does that also mean he can't be nominated or win anything?
You know what? I don't know about the win, but I'm sure by right it's not that he can't be nominated. Right. Okay.
I'm trying to understand what that actually entails. That he can't. I know it means he can't come.
Right, and they say he
can't participate, not virtual or
nothing. They don't want his ass nowhere near it. But here's the ticket. And what they're saying is you can't be there. Okay. However, what we're going to imply that to mean is that we're not going to nominate you either. They can't say they can't nominate him.
Right.
Because the work is the work. Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is that they probably won't because of what happened.
But
you see what I'm saying?
But this is the thing. They don't really like us any goddamn way. So we'll take the NAACP awards, the Image Awards, and whatever else goddamn awards we get.
Okay. hit
MTV
read his
Movie
back. Let me see
Awards.
if this is working because last few times, even the last time he came in when we had him up, it was saying device wasn't connected and then it popped in. So that's probably why he was having problems. Then on his way back in, he was saying device disconnected. So now it just came up regularly. So you hear everything perfectly?
Yep.
Well, a minute, you speak so we can hear you.
Oh yeah.
You were hearing us all the time.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So with that's how it's going to come across.
Okay.
Okay.
So you think it'll be somebody like E! News and them breaking it down on what exactly that means so that we
I'm
can
sure.
get
Wait a minute. Jan just put send me that link independently.
Yeah. Because I wanted to know what it meant. Like, okay, he can't come, he can't show up, he can't be there physically or virtually.
I'm gonna click that link.
But is he allowed to be nominated?
You know what? I know how to do it. I know what to do.
Because say he ain't in a film. Say he produce a film, direct a film, write a film.
See that there is all of that, darling. That is all of that. Okay. And I'll get the article said, can Will Smith still be nominated during his ban? Okay. And this here is coming from independent TV. Okay. It says Will Smith has been banned by the Academy from the Oscars for the next 10 years after stopping Chris Rock in last month's ceremony. However, it has been revealed that Smith can still be nominated for the prestigious honor, but he will not be able to pick up the award in person or virtually if he were to win another Oscar.
Smith, so he can be nominated and win. He just can't come.
He just can't come get the damn thing. However, his eligibility has not been impacted by the ban, and he will still be able to retain the award he won last month. Smith resigned from the Academy on April 1st, 5 days after okay. They love putting that in here. Okay. See, you know what? Let me go there about the media because I really want to talk to someone. I don't want to do this to Fred, but I know once I get Fred Blankenship to come in and we can sit him down, or somebody who does media.
Yeah.
I want to get this question answered, and I already have an answer in my head. Why is it that y'all in the media always loop the same shit? Okay, that slap, the slap around that's heard around the world, we knew what it was. Why is it that every 5 seconds that y'all talking about it, you go back to the damn clip and show it again? I'm still pissed.
To me, that's promoting violence. Ain't that promoting violence?
I still get upset. I go way back to the 9/11 tragedies, honey. We didn't need to see that damn plane keep going in that motherfucking building
over.
Every time y'all talk about it, you did it, and it's like you did it every 3 minutes. Anytime somebody brought up a point.
What if it was? So what if you just accepted the repeats as an alopecia campaign?
We just got here. We just got here. We just got. Oh, Father God.
If you ain't got no Rogaine commercial coming up behind that motherfucker, it ain't working.
Rogaine.
The stuff for alopecia.
Rogaine.
Rogaine. It helps hair growth.
It helps hair growth?
Yeah, it helps to stimulate the hair to grow back.
Man, don't nothing stimulate your follicles like a good orgasm.
Thank you, Princess. Call her again, please.
Okay.
Y'all gonna quit snitching on me, man.
We literally been on for like 10 minutes.
Okay. So this is, you know, it. But here's where this further goes, because see, I just listened to something from Corey Slocum. And you know,
That's a
his
comedian.
brand of comedy, honey, is
That's a comedian, Corey.
yeah. His brand of comedy, honey, is cute. He ghetto as fuck as far as I'm concerned. You know,
Corey used to be on Wild 'N Out, right?
yeah,
The
I
big
think so.
dark skinned brother. Okay, yeah.
His brand of comedy, honey, you know, he's really one of those comedians, child, to where he don't mind a motherfucking fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about your ass, and he don't mind a motherfucking fight. You know, if you don't like it, fucking you can't whip my ass. He has that kind of energy around him, right? And it's the whole I don't give a fuck attitude, okay? And I don't know if I necessarily like it. Well, I'm gonna say this: I know I don't like it 100% of the time, okay?
Right.
Because there are moments
Sometimes
I'm like,
it's funny.
shut the fuck
Sometimes
up and just tell the joke,
right.
you know, or whatever. But I was listening to him. They just ran the clip. I was on you know, my little news break app or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the whole thing with Jada. Something was released just recently, and Jada was saying that, you know, I'm the type of woman who don't need protection. You know.
See, but that's the remember how we was just talking about this? The shit that Jada does sometimes, and I always, up until now, been a fan, right? Because in my mind, them motherfuckers knew what each other was doing.
Right.
That's how I feel. I still feel that way. But sometimes. No, I'm on Dish and T. You want to see something? Yeah, bye. Sorry, y'all.
Grandma! Oh, you know.
I just
wait, stop. That is so classic and so priceless. I'm clipping that. I got to take what okay.
Go
29
ahead.
minutes.
You
I got to
can.
come in here.
Listen.
Grandma!
Because I tell her before we about to go on. Before we about to go on, I'll be like, I'm going on Dish and T. Unless like one of your limbs is falling off, your head hanging off your shoulders, take it to Encore. But I think like when they said, oh, I think he overreacted. She said, I think he overreacted. Shut the fuck up. Because even if he did overreact, bitch, he overreacted for you. Let somebody else say that. Can you for once just have this man back? The whole world thinks that you make a fool out of him on a daily basis. Like I said, I don't really believe that because I believe they know what each other do.
Right. I'm there.
Right. I believe that you guys know what each other do. But you know what the world thinks. So if you think that the world always think you doing something to this man, and then you know how they was like, oh, she emasculated him and she did this, she did that. Can you just one time just act like you got his back? Even if you felt like he overreacted, you should have said that to him, not notobody else. But let the rest of the world say that.
This is what came out of the conversation that was just posted with like this Corey Slocum thing. Because the girl that's on the panel, I don't know who she is, she said, even if you felt that way, you didn't even do nothing to stop him. You didn't grab Adam and say, baby, don't do it. You didn't even try to calm him down. Back to the chair, you didn't whisper in his ear like,
you ain't say shit.
You ain't did nothing. And
she
that's
ain't leaned over after he said, keep my wife's name out your mouth the first time. She ain't say shit.
Yeah, right.
That's what got me hot with her.
You know, Stan Mason, honey, does not like Jada Pinkett. Okay.
Well, now we the same. And now I loved her, but I don't now. You muted, Red. Unmute.
I'm a little upset about all of that, man. I mean, she bald headed. She had on Emerald City dress from the Wiz, and she telling people what to do, and I used to want to smash, man, but now she just look like the little nigga I grew up with.
You know what? Wait a minute. Wait. You know what? Hold up, because you said that with a little bit of hurt. What had you hurt about it, dude? Wait. Wait.
Because she can't help that her hair fell out. So what?
Wait, you just said that. You just sound like your fantasy fuck just been destroyed. You know, somebody
Man,
just stripped on your wet dream.
Right. What happened?
Because I just want to because I knew how they was, right?
Mhm.
And I just wanted to show up, right, in like a black Spider-Man suit with no crotch in it. And I wanted to here come the men in black. And I just wanted to be looking at Will while he couldn't move out of the seat.
I can't.
Because you know wear them down. Because you know
Yeah.
wear them down.
Wear
You
them down.
motherfucker.
Nope.
I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. But keep it talking. I'm not looking at you.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
I gotta wait for
Could you
him.
imagine if he's sitting there yelling at me across the room in the corner, waved up, talking about keep my wife's name out your mother. And I'd be like, well, how about this in her mouth? Ah, hey, here comes the men in black. Hey.
Wait. She said go to commercial. Go to commercial. Go to commercial.
We ain't gotta abide by no damn FCC laws. Brett.
Princess say go to commercial. I can picture her over here.
Wait,
I'm just saying, man.
wait. The fact that I'm gonna need you.
I'm just saying, man.
Ooh, Jesus. Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
This could have been a big ass spider eating her curds and whey.
Not Miss Muffet.
Yes.
You ain't gonna make her.
Oh, you gonna have her all on the tuffet, huh?
That's right. It just long can't decide to sit down beside her.
If that was Michelle and Barack, she would have snatched his ass from the backside. Hello,
Baby. First of all, Barack would have never did. Well, I ain't gonna say he would have never did none of that because they is from where they from, Red?
Chicago.
Where they from, Red? I seen a couple times Shelly looked like she's about to knock somebody the fuck out. Y'all
Oh, hun.
Because Michelle was gonna go out the door, and Shelly from the South Side was about to come to somebody.
Let me tell you something. I'm waiting to see this first lady thing with Viola is playing her.
Me too. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing the previews.
There's a couple things in the previews. I'm like, oh, bitch.
And they picked the right one to play her too. I loved it.
Okay, ooh, bitch. Okay. You said I was told he was banned from doing another Bad Boys film. Karma comes to August.
No,
he was it wasn't banned.
Wait. How you gonna be banned from doing a Bad Boy film for slapping the shit out of somebody?
First of all, if Will ain't in it, it's not a Bad Boy movie.
But still, if you slap shit out of somebody, that should make you want to. They're going, yeah, we need him.
That's more bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Okay, but what?
He's not banned
story with
from
that.
Doing
that
it. All they said was
what
they
was
just
it?
put
Because
a pause on it. They put a pause on the talks about the movies, about Bad Boys, and about his biopic.
Well, that comes from what I said about him making an executive decision to go up there and slap that man, because now his $22 million a movie probably went to 11.
Right.
You know.
Right.
They probably no, possibly, because Hollywood is worse than the dope game. They're gonna lowball him on the next major film.
Right, because he's a threat to the box office now.
Right.
Okay, because of his popularity. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna do. That's gonna send that out of the rafters.
Y'all don't see what just happened. Y'all don't see what just happened.
What?
What, the deflection?
No, man. Will went over to your girl house, right? What's her name? You got the hood, for Mr. Lee apologized to her.
Oh, Monique.
Yeah, Will went over to your girl house and he borrowed her girdle. When he borrowed her girdle, the spirits switched. And now she's finna be the Hollywood ticket and he finna be the Hollywood kick it. See,
now you know what? Now that's interesting. You should say
Now I
that
just said
because
that was the deflection because it got to be somebody always
somebody
on
gotta
the
fill
top.
the seat.
it's interesting that you say that because I said that something similar
Mhm.
when Lee just sit up there and did that apology because I wanted to jump on a Big Meats moment and do that right then when I saw it.
Mhm.
Because isn't it interesting that ever since Monique had won her Oscar, she had never been back to do any kind of presenting or anything.
Oh, she gonna be
Okay.
hosting that motherfucker next year.
How about that? How about that?
It
So you
makes sense.
replace one Oscar winner with the other one.
Mhm.
See,
It makes
Because they
sense.
can't have but too many of us in there.
hello. And I
Hey,
just said the exact same
they
thing.
have an imbalance of niggas, and no matter what you do, okay.
And think about, we just talked about like Jada didn't
Oh
even
my God,
control
Jada.
Will, lean over to Will or anything, but nobody did.
God,
Nobody.
Nobody
Now, you know
moved.
what? Now that's the point. That's a
That's
real
the
good
part where
point.
I'm like, some of this shit seem a little
Damn,
staged.
say it, sis. Say it, because that's a damn. I didn't even think about it like that. Because that's a damn.
Nobody moved.
Wait. We can't say nobody. Nobody did it on film, on camera,
Well, yeah.
because
Okay.
they're saying
'Cause I know what you call
Denzel
came
snatched
out.
him up, and
Oh, Denzel
Samuel.
snatched him up?
They said
Okay.
Denzel snatched him up, and
Denzel
Samuel snatched him
and
up,
Samuel and Tyler said something to him.
and Tyler.
Okay.
And Tyler. But it
But what
wasn't on
they
camera though.
also is that clip where he walk up and apologize to the man face to face at the Oscars.
Oh.
He did.
I thought they said that he didn't.
They cut that clip clean out. I saw it myself. It's a guy that I follow on TikTok that busts the media out. He don't do
I
the
love
media
that
test,
too.
but he
Mhm.
You
busts
have to
the
get
media
that.
out.
You gotta
but
He
set
did that.
And he says, isn't it ironic that nobody showed you this clip? Boom, and he pointed over his shoulder, and the screen had a circle of Will right after that, during the commercial break, standing there with his arm around him, and they hugged it out like boom, 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 and left it alone.
So Diddy wasn't lying. Remember, everybody, Tony Rock and all of them said that Diddy was lying.
The cameras were still on. Remember, you got A, B, C, and D in overhead. Okay,
Right. So
all that footage that they was getting mainstream media, why you conveniently cut that out and then that don't go with nobody's story?
Okay.
You know what?
So
I need
remember,
that.
because the brother said he didn't apologize to Chris and Diddy was lying. So Diddy wasn't lying.
Bullshit. Diddy told him straight up truth. I saw it with my own eyes. You couldn't Photoshop what I saw.
Wow.
That's why I said this some stage that shit.
See,
Because
you know what?
even though y'all just said that Samuel and all of they came to grip him up, right? Okay, but think about it in those seconds. Nobody rushed over to the Oscars, ain't got fucking security.
Right.
Nobody came out. He slapped that man. Then he walked back off the stage, grinned, walked off, sat down, yelled at him once, and then yelled the same thing twice. Nobody was there in those moments.
Here's where I am too, because somebody was filming because they got the back end when Jada was laughing.
Yup, because Jada was laughing at Chris.
When Jada laughed at, they say, "Have you seen this?" And Jada laughed after the slap or whatever, went right when he was walking back to his seat. Yeah. Somebody filmed something. So I'm like, okay, if y'all filmed that, what else can y'all have?
Oh, it's a bunch more photo shit.
Whoever got that, I saw that footage of her laughing.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Whoever got that footage of her laughing, they got Will apologizing. I promise you, it's the same angle.
Really? Child, that's what. Oh,
that's Hollywood.
Find that, baby.
What Coco saw
you following? You said that's somebody that you follow.
Weird.
I'm gonna find it. It's a white guy. He pops up all the time, and he busts the media out. He don't bust out everybody else. He say, "Well, it's funny that the media said this, this, and this, but what about this? Film don't lie." And then he go like this. I'm just saying, and he get off.
Wow.
And leave it there for you to make your own assumptions. I love those people. I follow those kind of people too.
She said Mike Tyson gonna be the host next year. I wish you would. Shut up, girl. You dumb.
So is Will still in Dubai?
And the next
runner-up, I said, Jan, what you gonna do? Ah, Chris, I slapped the
Next runner up is Robin. Robin. Yeah, Robin. Next runner
Listen,
it's ludicrous.
Yeah, Patty, I'm your auntie of pop culture. I love her fucking tagline. Okay, Patty Jackson. Yeah. I was listening to her. She said that she reported that it said that he's in Dubai, but we don't know if Jada is with him or not.
Well, let her go ever where the fuck she going. August, I seen about to release a book. So the fuck.
She's over there in entanglement world.
Well, yeah, August Alsina is about to release a book because thank you, because that's the next thing.
Oh, okay.
As far as all of this going on, here's the question that I have, because
What's
the
name of his book?
He's gonna talk about the entanglement. Now, of course, when all this broke,
it got entanglement in the title.
When all of this broke, okay, y'all know he had wrote the song Entanglement, right?
Yeah.
And carrying on. So so you capitalizing on this motherfucker. And the whole thing of it is, this would not be an issue if he did not open up his motherfucking mouth.
If he would have shut the fuck up.
But he's a young dude. He was young. And
he's still a predator.
You know, he's young and don't know how to play the game.
I'm calling her a predator not because of him being young. I'm talking about because she took advantage of his sickness and his illness and stuff like that.
Well,
that's the predator.
Okay, you know what? Yeah,
because he was still grown. Because he was.
Okay, look, I don't know why y'all don't like to just say what it is. She got up there with that seasoned monkey, and all he heard was the percolator. And he heard that percolator, and that thing was percolating. And it was morning time. It like coffee.
But we do know that the thing
to the last drop. That's what house
I cannot with him. We do know that it was more than sexual because the boy was very ill.
Okay.
And that's the predatory part I'm talking about, because he was grown. I mean, he was a young boy, but he still was grown. So listen.
He's soft.
Yeah, but also he caught feelings in a goddamn triangle.
Right.
Because in his own words,
he was a bicycle on a kickstand. Wheel set in the corner. You understand? You can tell that demonic monkey with that green dress on, she run the bedroom.
Hush. Because the thing of it is that I heard that.
No pun intended. Roll Extensions selling wigs now.
I didn't want to laugh. I didn't want to give you that, fucker. I did not want to give you that.
I just thought I'd throw that in there.
I would try to if I had not looked, I looked. That's what it was.
This motherfucker just said the alopecia Oscar special.
What's the movie with Sandra Bullock that she had the boy, girl? Okay. I looked. God damn it, I looked.
We supposed to be serious broadcast. Look, my bun done fell over this food. Whatever happens, happens. Let's have it.
Right. Okay.
I want to make sure that you take advantage of the alopecia Oscar. What?
And for best alopecia, the nominees are
you guys.
If you don't stop, if you don't fucking stop.
Because then we're going to have real people who deal with this.
Did I say Bird Box? Okay, yeah. That's the name. That's what it was.
Bird Box. Oh, yeah, Bird Box.
Okay. Listen.
Inbox. Research department, check your inbox. Check your inbox.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Check your inbox.
So since we're still on it, let's get to the last little part of it.
Another Joseph Moore's live stream. If you're new here.
What's that? The clip?
Yeah, but wait a minute. That's 41 minutes long. Okay. They're talking about Jada laughing after the smack or whatever. Okay.
Okay, so I just want to tell you guys real quickly, if you didn't hear, I mean, Meech, I'm sure y'all know this already. So Jazzy Jeff finally said something.
Oh, what'd he say?
He said there has been a million times when he should have slapped somebody and he didn't.
Wow.
But he was saying this was a poor judgment call. But think about all the predicaments that he's been in that he really should have slapped the shit out of somebody and he didn't.
This was the straw
and if
that
y'all
broke
acting like that don't account for nothing, like you acting like all his good don't outweigh this bad thing.
Right. Did you know what? Thank you, Jazz. But because, you know, like I said in the beginning of all of this, he's human. He's been Hollywood's good boy. He's been the good nigga. Okay.
Since a kid. He was that even before he started doing movies.
But you got to remember this. Brian Gumble been Boy America forever. The minute he stick up a liquor store, he's a true nigga.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. And here we have this image, you know, and somebody went through, and it's a meme going around now where in a past interview, Will was saying, you know, I don't resort to violence. I choose not to do violence because there's no violence. And then they go right to the slap. Okay.
Yeah, and that's so fucked up because that's like saying nobody hit. Like he's never supposed to have a breaking point. Even though, like I said, when it
it's
first
also
happened,
looking at his credibility. Like you just called him a liar. You just called him a liar.
Right.
And that's what it is. That's exactly what it was.
And he's not being a liar. He just had a mental break. Like, I think when we look at it from the outside looking in, did it seem like that particular instant deserved for Chris to get slapped? No, it doesn't. But we don't know all the shit that done led up to that being the straw that broke the camel's back. We don't know.
Wait a minute. Have y'all heard? Oh, did y'all see the thing where they did the voiceover? Where they said the reason he got up and did it because she was sitting there saying, I know I should have stayed with Tupac, because if that was Tupac, he'd got up and done something.
You know what? And okay, we're gonna go there.
Yeah, that's that bullshit right there.
That's that bullshit because do y'all believe that letter, that this supposed alleged letter that Willow wrote at age 11 is real?
What the one? Which one?
The one where she says, it says in this letter, she wrote and said, Tupac, I know you're still alive somewhere. Would you please come back so that you can make me and my mommy happy?
Yeah. I ain't never heard that one. Where'd that come from?
Yeah, hold on, honey. Wait a minute. I'm gonna read that verbatim. Hopefully I still got it up. Hopefully I still got it up, honey.
How long will you mourn me?
Hopefully I still got right that now.
Up. That's all right. That's all right.
Somebody call police. This fool.
So much right now. Hail Mary, nigga, come quick, see.
Ooh.
La 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 la.
Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Hey, that's my favorite clip. Okay, this is data for today. Okay, but they've been talking about this for a little piece of a minute. They've been talking about this for a little piece of a minute, and it's supposedly this is in Willow's handwriting. It said, "Dear Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you please come back so my mommy and me can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Love, Willow."
Willow wasn't even a thought in Will's damn ass when Tupac died.
Hello. They said that this Willow was 11 years old at the time, reportedly, and that this was reportedly added a picture of the letter to her Instagram in August 2012, saying she wrote it years ago, but the post had been deleted. Well, if it was deleted, who found it? Oh, who had it?
Screenshot it. Because you know, as long as you screenshot it before they take it down, baby.
I know, but see, here's the thing, and this is why I really believe that those who are in news, okay, I'm gonna share this so y'all can see this. Okay. This is why I believe that the vultures out there, They're the
Yeah,
ones who do all this goddamn screenshot
it
and carry
is.
on
It
for
is.
shit like
But
this.
you know what? It's even though
Hey,
even what?
Y'all see that?
hey, she got alopecia too?
No,
No.
she cut her hair off.
Shut up, fool.
Oh, I thought it was hereditary or something.
No, it can be, yes, but shut up, fool. You dumb as
Yeah,
fuck.
like
And I'm
stop
not
because we're
listening
gonna
to you.
have people really mad at us.
I'm not listening to you.
Okay, they're gonna be mad. Yeah, whatever.
But that's a condition. Alopecia is
Yeah, it's a
alopecia.
condition.
It's
But it's
Wait a
also a
minute now.
condition that has a scar area in the scar tissue on her head. She got hair growth right where she's supposed to have a problem at.
No,
I don't believe
alopecia is
alopecia is not like that.
autoimmune disease. It's an
And then she got
autoimmune.
alopecia areata, which means it can fall out in
At
different
any
spots.
right, and so and what happens is she ended up cutting off the rest of her hair.
bro.
She ended up cutting off the rest of her hair because it was falling out in clumps. That was something that she said a long time
Yeah,
ago.
in like spots. So she cut the rest of it off.
So she cut it off to be bald, to rock the look, so that the hair wasn't. Y'all remember? I don't know. Wait a minute. Start that over. When she was doing her singing and she had cut the album with the rock band or whatever, she had said a lot of folks thought that she was wearing a wig because she had all that damn hair. That was her hair.
That was her hair.
That was her actual hair. But she said she had to cut it because remember, after the album and carrying on, she started rocking that short little bob or whatever, the little feather. She said she cut her hair because her hair started falling out in clumps.
Right.
And she didn't know what it was. So she cut it so that it would, but everybody was so used to
a lot of
wearing
times when that
short hair.
happens, right? A lot of times when that happens and people cut off their hair because you want to start over fresh.
Right.
Alopecia, because you have to go deep into this. Like when you in cosmetology school, they make sure you know about this. The thing about alopecia is it can grow back. It might not. It can fall all out, or it can fall out in spots.
It's right.
It's in your or like your immune system and stuff
it's
like
the
that.
Autoimmune disease. It's the autoimmune, yeah. And it's not just on the top of the head because I know folks with allergy that have no eyebrows.
Yeah, the people that don't have eyebrows and stuff like that.
Right.
It could just be like you said, it could be just in one patch. So you might find somebody who just, get how the ladies get the short, tapered around and had a hair up here or whatever.
Right.
They could possibly have that because you will still have sometimes you'll still have hair in those places. Sometimes it'll go completely bald.
Right.
It just depends on what sort of alopecia.
Jan, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Elvis Falcon, I hate you.
Jan, you get the whooping.
No,
you
not
get the
whooping. That's what Tupac at. Him, Elvis, Biggie. They all
right.
Child, slap. Oh, he just put his foot in his mouth. Oh, we gotta go there. She once admitted that she dated a side piece. Ha. Okay, Linus, I take it that you don't like Jada. Okay. Or what is your position on this? Because you're very strong over here, brother. So I want to know.
Well, the whole world knows she done had many side pieces. August, the only one that said something.
Okay,
I told you
no
why.
excuse. Wrong. He should have addressed it.
If Peter just did the pogo stick and not the percolator, the boy wouldn't have been crying.
Okay, now, Avery, you're right. There is no excuse for that because yes, we all say that.
We all say that
on that platform or whatever like that. But everybody knows. Everybody's entitled to be wrong because when you snap, you just fucking snap. And I tell everybody, I want you to look at your own life.
Exactly. Stop acting like you're not human.
When at those moments when you got to that point where you didn't give a fuck and somebody was gonna get handled.
And remember, and Meech, let's add this to it. You done got so mad because you ain't said shit about so many different things. The person that you go off on, get it for whoever else for the past 20, 30 years done got on your motherfucking nerves. That one person is getting everybody's shit. And I take it back to my grandmother used to say, because when my brother and my little cousin used to be bad all the time, and she would be like, When I get your ass, I'm gonna get you for old and new.
Old and new, right?
I'm gonna get you
Exactly.
for old and new.
Okay.
And
Wait
that's
a minute.
sometimes what happens with people. They snap out, and you're getting not just the shit that you did, you getting the shit from what everybody did.
For somebody else, exactly. And it's crazy. But at the same time, see, and this is why I say, yes, we all know it was wrong for him to do that. We're not making excuses for it. I'm just getting folks to understand he's human, just like everybody else. And I really believe that we have not allowed him to be a human, because according to Hollywood and according to his image, he has been this, perfect good boy or whatever. Now, everybody said if that was a white person, he wouldn't have done that. I said that's a lie.
That's a lie, because he slapped the shit out of a man before.
I got to go back a couple years ago when the white sissy tried to kiss him.
And he slapped him.
When he was overseas somewhere doing press for a movie.
He
and
tried
he went
to
up there.
kiss
The
him.
white boy sat up there, asked for his autograph, gave him a hug, and then tried to kiss him. And he slapped that boy. Okay.
So it don't matter.
He slapped that boy. But it wasn't the kind of slap that he gave Chris. He did slap.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was like you crossed the boundary. Like,
Right.
don't do that.
But he slapped him and said, no, you're wrong for that. Okay. And it was one of them moments.
Yeah, like a
But
chastising.
he slapped the boy. Now, okay. And everybody, we don't see, and for me to sit up there and tell this particular story means that a lot of folks ain't focusing on that because they thought that was justified because that was gay shit. See, even though they claim he gay anyway, they want Will to be gay, but secretly I do.
Will is not gay. He's a professional pegger.
Yeah. Show me. Oh shit.
Fuck it.
I thought we was going to commercial. I was about to.
I was about to. I said no. Let me.
What? Y'all know who was that, Will?
Is that her artwork?
Yes, that's what she been dying to show me.
I thought
And
that
I thought we was going to commercial, so I was telling her to hurry up and bring it in here. It's beautiful, Lily.
Yes.
Okay, but we still on the air though. All right, thank you. I love you. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna kill Santa Claus. Huh?
She don't believe no fucking Santa Claus. I don't play that shit.
Okay.
Yo, okay, so look. Funniest joke I seen on TikTok. Y'all know how they be just playing the music and they just put the words up and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Boy said, my wife, babe, what you gonna do for Easter? Me, same thing Jesus did. I'm gonna leave on Friday. I'll be back on Sunday. Yeah. Baby.
Bay and B.
That's it.
Bay and B, honey. You know what? I'm not with you.
What you doing for Easter?
TC. So your hair could look like Fire Marshal Bill on one side.
Let me tell you something. And he got a nerve to be out here talking shit too. Did y'all see Alec Baldwin had a nerve to talk shit?
He did. I didn't see.
Alec is the one that was cussing his damn daughter out and calling her a fat pig and all kinds of shit, right?
Yeah.
That's that Baldwin, right?
That's that
I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up because you was talking to your daughter like she wasn't your child. And you want to talk about Chris slapping a whole nother grown ass man?
They should have settled it by the big slide at 3 o'clock, chains off and Vaseline's on the lips.
Vaseline.
You know what?
No.
Y'all gonna make me go to goddamn commercial, right? Because y'all playing. Y'all playing. Y'all fucking playing. I'm trying to get. Here's the question I've been trying to ask about this particular situation. I'm gonna ask this question so we can move on.
Okay.
And the question becomes, because everybody has been talking about how much Jada has emasculated him, how much Jada has taken away his manhood, and how much as a man he's been embarrassed and this, that, and the other. Is it the fact that she absolutely did that, which I don't think she did, because you cannot emasculate someone who willingly sits down to the goddamn table knowing what the conversation is. So is this black? Are you saying this from a black person's perspective because you felt embarrassed for him? Or are you saying that there's something that he should look at because we were reading his body language because he was all tight and angry and this, that, and the other? Because emasculation means that
y'all talking about the Red Table Talk interview?
Yeah.
That nigga was high. Y'all ain't see it? He was high as shit. He already knew what the fuck they was going to talk about it. Hell, he lived it.
You know what the problem is, and nobody's looking at?
Well,
Will is a natural bottom. Okay.
Go to commercial. That's it. That's it. God damn it. Go to commercial.
Let's talk.
One.
Hi everybody, I'm Lily and today I want to share my book with the whole entire world. Thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Angelo Ellerby, the Henry Higgins of hip-hop, is the founder, president, and CEO of Double Exposure Media Relations. Double Exposure Media Relations is a full-service public relations, marketing, and artist development firm specializing in publicity, photography, artist promotion and artist development, makeup artistry, event production, and EPK development. Celebrating over 45 years in the industry, Angelo believes that a culture that does not take care of nor respect its artists is a culture that leaves nothing behind to appreciate. Let Angelo help you make dollars and cents of the entertainment industry. Contact Double Exposure Media Relations at 201-224-6570. That's 201-224-6570. We are here to follow the instructions. For it is written, what is done unto the least of them has been done unto me. When I was hungry, did you feed me? When I was naked, did you clothe me? When I was in prison, did you write or visit me? When I was thirsty, did you give me something to drink? When I was a stranger, did you welcome me? We're going to help our fellow human. We're going to do all that we can to spread God's divine love throughout this land. In season and out of season, to help God's people will be the reason. Outreach goes beyond the walls of a building. We are Passionate Riders Outreach Ministries.
How you all doing? My name is Jason Pander and I'm the CEO and founder of B Condoms. Today I'm about to give you a demonstration to show you why B Condoms are the strongest condoms in the market. There's nothing better. What we're going to do today is I took one of our Platinum XL condoms, we're going to put it over a cucumber, and what I'm going to show you is that we can cut through this cucumber without actually breaking the integrity of our condom. Now you can see I put the condom over this cucumber. I'm going to take a knife. We're going to now cut through it. Now, keep in mind, all condoms are not able to do this. This is something special, all right? Our condoms are pH friendly for the women, all right? They're vegan friendly, they're organic. We don't have any of the toxins that you'll find in other types of condoms, like the caseins, the glycerins, the glutens, any of those. That's why our condoms are odorless and they're tasteless. So what you now saw was, voila, all cuts through the cucumber. Now watch this. Take some water, open it up. No holes. This is what you get when you purchase a B condom. The best quality on the market, black owned, and make sure to protect the culture with B condoms. Nothing's better. Thank you. Jason Panda tapping out.
Accidentally knocked.
And we are back.
But I didn't have no more labels. That's why.
So that there, honey, yeah, we had to go to commercial because Red loved to throw these damn little jabs and this.
You know what? My jabs don't be jabs. They be what people are absolutely thinking, and they just refuse to just say it.
Okay.
I think I'm a great service to people. Subconsciously, I clean the cobwebs out of the things they're thinking.
Oh, wait a minute. Did this girl come behind you and say, I can't take your wee-wee if you don't hand it to me? You know where's my lasagna? I need to get some lasagna noodles, and I'm beating everybody's ass with a nice lasagna noodle.
Commercial, so we had some sense when we came back. What the hell?
Here we are. Okay,
I didn't do it. Hey, I didn't do that.
But we still never answered this question because everybody who's been throwing this out there and carrying on, my rebuttal to everybody has always been, but he sat down to that table. Everybody want to go to, but he should have slapped Alcina. She was the one that did all this, and it was because of that damn red table. No, they have been that kind of marriage. They have always talked about it. They always talk about what they have been. Okay, right. The red table talk have been talking about her specifically.
No, they not
going out and having one of their little get away from me moments and carrying on, because not one time has she spoke about the time where he tipped out on her. Okay, no, I got you on mute. So, you ready? You ready?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Lily flipped over the table full of soaps that I just made today, and they were not labeled. Because I ran out of labels and I hadn't gone to get them. So I put a sign on each one because there were 2 sets of soaps, 4 sets of soaps, but only 2 different colors.
Oh.
So now she has mixed up orange mint and the lavender mint with Cole has a fragrance now, and it's pineapple strawberry.
Well, now you got to go through and smell all of them.
Yeah, that's what I just said. So now we got to smell everything, because we got regular Olivia's orange. That's just
okay. Right.
We made a Nana, because the Nana oil is the Moroccan peppermint oil. We made the orange Nana and the lavender Nana. But the lavender Nana pinkish too. So now the pinkish ones look like Cole's strawberry pineapple, and Olivia's looks like
most part, but smell these two because now I'm gonna send
Now she want to send it to
these
me.
The last two that I wasn't.
This is mint, and I can't tell.
Okay. I'm put this in the undecided pile, but I spread.
She said I'm gonna put it in the undecided
Because
pile.
I put all the pepper ones. I got those ones first. So
First of all, Liliana had no business being in there.
Did you know what? Here's what you do. If y'all can't label them, honey, then leave it in your hodgepodge, honey, and then sit down there and make that the mystery bag.
True. Oh
make
yeah,
that a mystery bag.
But these was all I just made all these.
I know, baby. But this is how you make lemons out of lemonade, honey. I mean, lemonade out of lemons. Put them in your mystery bag, honey, and whatever they grab, they grab.
Right.
Okay.
I absolutely had. We had like I put a big label on the piles, so
right?
That we know this is what this is. This is what this is. Because once I start making them, all them smells get all up in my goddamn brain.
Of course.
It's just essential oil all over this motherfucker. It smells good in here, but goddamn it, I can't tell one smell from the next.
Okay.
No, not Nasia's is peppermint.
Okay.
Look, she in there trying.
Right. Okay. Red will be back in a moment. He said,
okay,
"Go
sorry,
ahead,
y'all.
back in a minute."
So we're talking about the thing about her. I don't feel like she. I feel like the thing is they know about each other's shit. Like you said, he did the same shit. His little white girlfriend live over in London.
Right.
That wasn't a secret. What the only beef I have with her now is this got a little bit serious. And I felt like just to me, and this ain't no Hollywood wife, this ain't nothing like that. This is if we was regular outside somewhere. As his wife, whether he had did a whole bunch of shit, whether no matter what they said about you in the past, that's your husband.
Right.
You ain't gonna take the time to try to calm your husband down.
Right.
You ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
When he came off that thing, you ain't lean over, say nothing. Put your hand on his lap. Put your hand on the back of his neck. Something.
Right.
That's my gripe with her. I don't think all that other shit people be talking about. Nah, I think Will know what the fuck he got and he don't give a fuck.
Okay. I'm in that same boat because my whole thing is this. A lot of the vitriol that Jada is experiencing right now is because a lot of folks never agreed with their marriage to begin with.
Right.
You know, they don't agree with their marriage. They don't agree with how they're raising their children.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of folks, you know, they still believe that Jada wears the pants in that relationship. Okay. She's the alpha female and this, that, and the other. Well, all of that, whatever that is, my whole thing is that this here, what we have to understand is that they chose to go public with their relationship.
Right.
Okay. They chose this. So because they chose this, number one, they know what to expect because they know once it's out there in the public, honey, everybody's going to have an opinion.
Right.
And it's not going to be kind because folks don't want to be kind because you got money. Okay. Point blank, period. They know that your tax bracket says that, bitch, if you don't like it, you can buy your way into whatever. Okay. So I'm going to say what the fuck it is. I'm going to say, and it ain't got to be true. Okay. But I'm going to say what I say because of what you're presenting. And if you don't like it, well, it's your fault because you put it out in the public.
You put it out there.
Okay. Now, having said all that, what folks refuse to believe or want to deal with or whatever is the fact that I don't care whether he wanted to or not, he agreed to come on that table talk.
Exactly. And already knowing what the fuck the conversation was
going to be. Because they did a red table talk. And remember the red couch?
Oh no.
Yeah, they did the red couch because I think it was like for Father's Day or something.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Okay. And they sat down at the couch or whatever, and she got to give him all kinds of praises of the kind of father that he is, and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And this, that, and the other. And it was more so an homage to him.
Right.
Okay. Putting up with her craziness and this, that, and that. It was a whole homage that a lot of folks don't talk about. In fact, nobody is talking about that. Right. They're going back to this red table. Okay. On top of that, what I think is a disservice is that even for them to be in the public eye, number one, and in Hollywood, knowing that what Hollywood does to celebrities anyway, what the public
Right.
does to celebrities anyway,
Mhm.
they chose to go even further and put their business out on Front Street because it's like, we ain't got shit to hide.
Right.
Okay, we ain't got shit to hide.
Let us tell
And
it.
this here, we're going to tell you this part, because this is the part that everybody, y'all want to ask questions of this, that, and the other. This is what
Right.
this is. Now, y'all don't know what we deal with behind when the cameras are off, but something
Mhm.
came up. And one of those table talk things where off camera, it was a table talk. And I think I kind of remember this, where they kind of got into this little riff. Okay. And he was telling her, oh, so you just going to record me and didn't ask me if y'all could get the cameras. If y'all could roll the camera. You didn't ask for my permission to roll cameras or whatever. Yeah, I know I live here, but damn, I live here. This is
I
my
think I
house.
saw that.
Okay. And it was like, because they had the lady on there, that helped them through their marriage. And she was like, and the question became, well, hell, did she help us solve something or did she just create something new? And he was like, and I think what it was, because I think I remember seeing it. I'm going to go research this. I think I remember seeing it because I think it was a joke that he was doing. But, jokes are lying in truth.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's
I
like,
think it was a
ha,
joke.
ha, but motherfuckers, you hearing what I'm saying?
You hear what I'm saying? Okay. I'm saying it so that it's coming across jokey.
Right.
So it could be light. Okay. Because I don't want to turn this into a big old to-do.
Right.
Okay. However, I need you to
Just
hear what I'm saying.
me. I need you to hear me.
Okay. I need you to hear me. And so it was like, and everybody capitalized on the fact that he said, I don't need you to make your social media off of me. I kind of remember, I got to go look this up because I
we
know
gotta look at that again. I don't
it's
remember
on
all that.
camera, but I think I remember this because it was all in jest. Okay. But now that has resurfaced. Okay. And every
little piece of something is gonna.
Every little thing, honey. Everybody want to screw. They got a fine tooth comb, bitch. They trying to get all them naps
And
out.
you can't go nowhere because you Will Smith.
Bitch, they getting all them naps out that kitchen, girl.
They
in that kitchen.
They
that bottom row. That bottom row in that kitchen.
With
bitch,
that good
with a
hot
fine
comb.
tooth.
With that good hot comb. And the
That's
crown
a burger
roll.
mom.
I was about to say in the crown roll.
Bitch, they burning all that shit. They burning the. They burning all that shit, bitch. Okay, and don't be like me that your hair holds heat, bitch. You burning the shit out your own ass. Okay.
Wait, but you know what I'm waiting for? I know y'all, we be joking and shit. But I'm waiting for the motherfucking interview with Gail. When the interview with Gail will come?
They going straight to Oprah with this one. They going straight to Oprah. Or you know what? They may tag team this one. Oprah and Gail need to be best girlfriends, honey, and tag team the shit out of this one. Gail take Jada and Oprah get Will.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Gail get Jada.
I just need to hear Gail to get one of them sarcastic ass shit like when she was talking to R. Kelly.
Robert.
Right. I need her to be like, Will.
You know what?
Just tell me where you were.
Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones know that she clowned me when she Robert.
Yeah.
Robert.
Yeah, I forgot she did. Leslie Jones is a motherfucking all-star. Leslie Jones is a fucking all-star. Y'all better understand. That bitch is crazy.
If you never see her stand up, she got a stand up that they were airing on Netflix a while ago. I don't know if it's still up there. Bitch, that bitch is hilarious.
Oh my God. I gotta go. I think I probably seen it though, because I love her. I remember way back when she was on, what was that, Mo Money? When it was Keenan and Marley. Yes, baby. I go back with Leslie. You understand?
Good day. That bitch.
She goes in.
Hysterical. Saturday Night Live don't do her no justice because it's comedy.
Yeah, they don't.
Do her justice. she needs to be where she can just let have. Because she can't cuss and stuff like she wants to on Saturday Night Live.
Right.
They need to get her in her arena. And I'm going to tell you what needs to happen. She and Tiffany Haddish need to be in the same movie.
I'm so fucking here for it. Do you understand?
Do you hear me? Because they both get up with shit. So what's going to happen is one going to have to take the high road and one going to have to, so they balance out.
And that thing with Tiffany got the girl together from all, what was that, E? Or what he knew, wherever the fuck
you know what,
got on the red carpet. He got her all the way. Oh, this is not a costume.
I am going to disagree respectfully with my sister, honey, Miss Funky Dineva.
What Dineva say?
Dineva, she was like, she thought that was ignorant, honey. Dineva felt that was
I
ignorant.
loved every fucking second of it.
Dineva thought that was ignorant, honey, and that she was showing her ass and that she had no
plans. I don't disagree with Dineva much, but yeah, I disagree.
I'm going to respectfully disagree with my sister because y'all know I love me some fucking Dineva, but this is one of the ones where
not fucked up the church's money.
Right. This is one of the ones I'm gonna say, Dineva girl, let me get you to rethink that one. Okay. Because
you got a little ass together.
Here's the thing, and yes, we understand that costume change is usually the language that a lot of people say.
Right.
However, let's look at the scenario. Let's look at the night.
Yes,
okay,
Oscars,
let's look at the night because you're talking about the Oscars. We just come off of this slap. We just come and emotions are kind of high. Okay, and we're coming off of everybody knowing her shtick. About wearing that same dress,
the
white dress or whatever, right? Which, if you really want to know the truth, if I were her, I would sit down there and wear that motherfucker until it falls apart.
Until I couldn't fit the bitch.
I would wear that goddamn dress until it falls apart. The Smithsonian would want that motherfucking dress. You hear me? That's how I would wear that dress because she's made that her joke. That's her shtick.
It is, and the shit is funny, but it's fucking real. It's real.
Okay.
It's like, just because I got money don't mean I'm gonna keep spending all this fucking money.
And I love her for that. But I disagree with Dineva because again, the reporter or the girl on the red carpet, she came across in jest.
Right.
Okay. And this, that, and the other. And she did not read the room.
Right. You had to read the room. Say something out your mouth, baby. You got to see.
She did not read the room. And
so
what it was,
who you keep with and who the fuck you can't.
And now, here's the thing. Okay. Now I know for me, I'd have said Batgirl change. I know I'd have said Batgirl change all day.
Yes.
I'd have said Batgirl change. Okay. I was like, "Ooh, girl, did a Batgirl change on me?"
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And I'd have played it up like, okay, bitch, and then you come out even more sickening, bitch.
Yes. Now see, and Tiffany would have been like, "You see it? You know what I mean?" That's what she.
Now the girl was trying to give that, you did a costume, and then she said a little costume change.
She said a little costume change.
Boom. Okay. And Tiffany wasn't having it. And she's like, no.
Because the shade was in the little.
Right. Right. That's where it was.
The shade was in the little.
And I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with Dineva, honey, because reporters, as we all know, they like to throw that undercut shade because just like they said about Laverne being shady when she was talking about entanglements with Will and Jada on the red carpet. Everybody on those carpets, honey, try to do the little shady ass shit here and there. I think they can get away with it.
And remember, I don't think she was trying to be smart. I think it just like
it happened, and she learned. Now you got to learn how to read the room.
Right.
And as a new baby on that red carpet,
it didn't seem malice. It was like, I'm nervous and I done said the fuck.
Right. And that's what it was.
It's one of those things where I know I got to watch my motherfucking mouth. But what?
Right. And I'm going to give you that because I like how you said that. I'm nervous. I don't know exactly what to say.
Right.
And you're micromanaging yourself and then end up stepping in it.
And then shit just spit the fuck out.
What your greatest fear is what happened.
Is what happened.
You end up manifesting.
That's what I got from that. Now I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but that's how it came off, and it didn't come off malice. It didn't seem malice to me. It didn't seem like she was being shady.
Which is why the read that Tiffany gave her started off cute. I mean, this isn't a costume. This is what money looks like.
This is
This
what
okay. This is what it looks like. Okay. This is what it looks like.
Well, she said this is a gown.
This is a gown that I bought. I paid for.
I paid for. This is not a costume. Basically, bitch, ain't nobody pay me to wear this. Nobody loaned this to me. Boom. They did not loan this to me. This is why it's not a costume. Because this is mine. This is mine.
That's what she wanted kids to get. That's the real read, bitch. That's the understanding of the read. Understand
over and understand.
Nobody understand, overstand, understand, understand.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody dressed me, bitch. I bought this one.
I bought this.
This is what money looks like.
This does not go back at the end of the night.
Right. It comes home with more.
Nobody will be picking this up in the morning.
Or doing a change before you go to the goddamn party.
Right.
Because a lot of those girls change before they go to the party because that's rigid.
Now, you know what? That's a good segue so we can get off of these motherfuckers. So I watched one of Coco's interview. You guys know that I am a very big fan of Coco Jones. I have been since before she got Hillary on Bel Air and everything. I've been a fan for a good couple years now. And they were asking her about the costumes. And Terrell, because she finally did her interview with Terrell, because her and Terrell are like best friends.
Okay.
So she finally did the Terrell interview, and he was like, do you ever get to keep any? She was like, no, I be trying to shove them in my purse though, but they will not let me have one. Because for her, like the fashion that they are giving her is totally sickening.
Yes.
When she came up on that screen and everything they putting on her is beautiful on her skin, and it's like she said,
but they have to, because you know why? This is what my take on it is, because we have been, in breaking away from the sitcom of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah,
this is just Bel Air, so we've already known Hillary to be Sadiddy anyway,
right?
But because we see this Hillary being an entrepreneur, someone who's trying to come out from up under the shadows of her daddy, okay, and her mama, and carried on, and then bumping heads with her mama, because her mother's like, girl, okay, you got to do something. Her mother would rather her go to school,
right,
get a traditional 9 to 5 or whatever, and she's choosing. No, I'm an entrepreneur, honey. I'm doing social media. I'm doing this, and I cook. See, the other Hillary didn't cook. She left that to Jeffrey, right? But this Hillary cooks. She's a fucking chef. Okay. So now in her trying to find her way, they had to make her motherfucking fashion be Sadiddy to be Hillary. You know what I'm saying?
But
they have to put her that way.
If we could ever interview Coco, I want to ask her, did she learn how to cook since being on the damn show? Because her and Terrell have a show called Tea and Coco.
Okay.
It's a cooking show. Neither one of them motherfuckers can cook. All they do is fuck up shit every time. It don't never come out pretty. It's a damn mess. Baby, they was trying to make octopus one day. The shit was, hey, baby. It was a mess. So that would be one of the questions I would want to ask her. Did you actually learn some tips on cooking since you and Terrell ass can't cook worth a damn?
How about that? Okay, the children.
You gotta let them know what we listen to today too, Meech.
Okay. Listen. Okay. Since we're talking about Miss Coco Jones, I can't play it here because they will make me, take it out because it's her brand new single.
Okay? I love you more, brother.
Okay, listen, Buck. You already know the tea, baby. You know the tea, and if you don't, honey, it's Celestial Seasonings, baby.
Look, brother.
Okay.
You've been on my mind.
Okay, yeah. Y'all go look at my TikTok.
I did already. I done commented. We've been commented on that earlier when you first did get out of here.
Okay, y'all go look at my TikTok. If y'all don't know my TikTok, wait a minute. Let me put a banner up here. Y'all go follow me on TikTok because I got to get my numbers up. Shit. Okay, damn it.
I just got unbanned again. I went on TikTok after a couple weeks, like 4 or 5 days ago, the day before I got sick or something. I got banned for duet in the video where that little white boy told that little black girl to go pick his cotton. And she slapped the cowboy shit out his ass. I got banned for that.
Yeah.
Now,
How'd
see,
you get banned?
this is the thing. They never banned the original, which I don't want them to ban the original because then other people don't get to see it. But there's some hateful ass motherfucker on my page. Every time I post one of the racially, motivated videos, I'm getting banned. When that white man called that man a nigga in that restaurant and he wore his ass out, I got banned for that. It's a duet. You're not banning the original, but you banning me.
Okay.
Well, somebody's reporting it. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all
And
go
whoever it is, I
sign
probably
up.
still got more followers than you. I don't even be on there as much as I do. Y'all some hateful ass motherfuckers.
Y'all go look at my TikTok, honey, because there was a challenge. Well, I guess it's called the Sugar Avery Challenge, I think.
Yeah.
But this particular guy, he's playing the piano. He wanted us to duet with him to sing the song.
The words. Right.
Okay. And he put the lyrics up there like it's like a karaoke track. And so I sat there, did my rendition of Sister in my baritone.
He did.
Okay. So y'all go check it out and like it or whatever, or don't like it or whatever. Just go look at it so I get my numbers up.
And share it.
Share it, honey. Share it.
Oh, I make sure you put a comment on it. Don't just like it. TikTok
put a comment
has a very good algorithm of knowing if people don't watch your videos and stuff to the end. So please watch the videos to the end and make sure you comment on the videos.
Right. Okay.
I be learning the logistics of that.
I'm trying to learn it, honey. I'm trying to learn it. Okay. I got a number of TikToks that I want to do, but I'm gonna need some help because a lot of these. I'm looking at the people who do the TikToks that got these little production-like videos or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, girl, that's a lot of work, honey, for 3 minutes or under.
Yeah, but you know what? Those are the people that get paid.
Okay, because
once they start sending you out them offers, you're gonna start making them the way you make the commercials and stuff. Watch, because you don't have to do them on TikTok. You can upload them. You can make.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, and I kind of thought so because I'm like, how the fuck are y'all doing that? Y'all,
they don't have enough. They don't have enough stuff for us to do that on there. But you can, yes, you can go in whichever editing software you're using at the moment and hook it up, honey. Yes, you can.
Lovely, honey, because I got a couple of ideas. Okay.
Yes.
I'm
gonna do that challenge maybe tomorrow because I think I'll be all the way up out the bed tomorrow.
Okay. So y'all go look at my TikTok and carry on my TikTok.
Yes.
I never said what I had titled today's show.
Oh yeah, what was it? Because Cole asked me, she was like, "What y'all talking about?" I said, "I don't know."
The title of today's show was "The World Will Never Be the Same."
Oh,
okay, and that's because we are in such a historic time. Now we done already talked about one particular piece of history because we have never in the history of the Oscars had somebody come up and slap the shit out of somebody. We have never had anybody being banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
And how much? Wait. I would have put my money on Samuel L. Jackson slapping the shit out of somebody before.
How about that? Okay. Right. And call somebody a motherfucker. Right, because that's his thing. We're going to all the F-bombs, slap the shit out of him. Right. Okay. Right.
That probably what Samuel said to him too. Motherfucker, they probably thought it was going to be me.
Right.
They probably been joking about it after. He probably said, motherfucker, they thought it was going to be me, but it was your ass.
Oh, exactly. Okay. But here's the thing. We are now, the question that I have is, how does it feel to be alive in a time where we are really experiencing history? Because see, when it's time for us to leave this side of creation and we look at our kids, our grandkids, our great-grandchildren, and those who come after us that are part of our legacy, okay, what are we doing to fortify the foundation for our future children? Okay, and our future legacy. Because, honey,
and
imagine
there's a lot of black folks that don't think about that. I know I'm saying there's a lot of black people that don't think about that, and they need to set up something. You can't. The way the world's set up, nobody's saying become a millionaire and leave $1 million, but set up some type of path of generational wealth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Something that that has growth with you, growth with them, and growth with the next.
Right. And have
How
the
about that?
stories to tell. Remember, like, but I'm glad you said the thing about history, because I guess we always in each other's head. Because earlier today, I thought about, damn, I've been alive for a lot of things,
Right.
right? But things
Right.
that I've been alive for a lot of things, but things that was like history making off the top of my head. I was in Germany 25 minutes away when the Berlin Wall came down.
How about that? See there?
I was right
See
there.
there?
Then
And we
I
were
went,
watching on the news.
okay, while my mother
And we were
calling to
watching.
my, go give me a piece of the wall. Look, when my mother telling us to go get me a piece of the wall, I'm like, ma'am, this is not my revolution. I'm not going out there. But
Okay.
then think about it. We were able to, and not only me, but my 3 grown children at the time, able to vote for the first Black president. Not only did we vote for the first Black, well, the one that we know of, because there's a lot of back and forths that Barack
Right.
was the first Black one. So the one that we know of in our lifetime.
And
Not
first
only
pause
were
right
we
there. Let me put this addendum there, because
okay,
y'all know before we were the United States of America, honey, we did have a Black president, but we wasn't
right.
the United States
We
of
were the
America at the
United
time.
States of
We
America.
were still colonies. And then number two, I just got into a discussion today to where they're saying that Abraham Lincoln was Black because
Well,
he
he
was
looked like it. I always thought that though, because his features is different.
he's Black, part something and part
Yeah, because his
something.
mom, right? His
Yeah,
mom had
something
some
about
stuff,
that.
right?
So that's what that is. Okay, go ahead.
And then we had the pleasure of when we found out, when Obama was campaigning, we found out that he was coming out on My Uncle's song. He was coming out on Ain't No Stopping Us Now. So we were able to create a song just for the voting thing, and they played it at the polls in Philly.
Oh wow, okay, that's cute.
You know what I'm saying? So then, and now we got all this other stuff happening. We around for the first transgender people, politicians and stuff like that. We have a lot of things. And are we going to remember we just got our first Black female Supreme Court justice? Come on.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because Meech had to tell me I was rocked the fuck out after I got off that plane yesterday. I said, what? Let me turn. There are so many things that we are actually not just seeing, but a part of. And we got to make sure that our families and our generations to come know. Because remember, we done got away from the storytelling. Remember I said that one time we had the show, I said, all of us need to find the eldest elder in your clan.
Right.
And sit down and start having some conversations with them. Ask them, can you, me too. She listen.
Fat. What's up, girl?
If you can record them so that you can have that to pass down.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking to my cousins and stuff about this stuff now. I want us to be able to do that. We don't, my grandmother died. Cole will be 32 in June. I was 7 months pregnant with Cole when my grandmother died.
Look who up in
Hey,
here. Tay, bitch, we miss you. Hook up.
I know.
Girl, you know what? Wait a minute. Press pause for a second, Nick.
Go ahead. Get her together, Meech.
Listen, Miss Thing, I know you working hard. I know you got this family of yours with all these boys. I know you got your little boo thing and carried on. But girl, we miss you on this team, honey. The team don't feel complete without you.
Girl.
The team don't feel complete without you, honey. But I know you got to take care of what you got to take care of, honey. But just do this. Know this. You ain't missing, honey. We just know you got to do your thing. So when it's time to come on back, trust me, we got shit for you to fit right in. And we're going to pick up like you ain't never went nowhere.
Okay.
She said we still ain't had our brunch. I know we got to hook it up. We got to set it together. We gotta do it together.
We
My
gotta
best
figure it out.
days are, if we're gonna do a brunch thing, it's got to be like Tuesdays and after, because Tuesdays and Wednesdays I work overnight, so I got a little time to play with. Thursday, Friday, Saturdays I'm off, and then okay, so yeah,
And y'all know for me right now, I don't know. Well, I do know that when training comes up, I that's Monday through Friday, so I can fly back for a Saturday or Sunday brunch.
right. So that there is that, but okay. Here's women. Were you finished, girl? Because I know that threw us off, but were you finished?
Even if I
Okay,
wasn't, we got the points across.
right. Here's
We just need to talk to our elders. If you have them, if you're fortunate enough to still have older people in your family, get with them, talk to them, ask them, let them tell you some of them old stories.
yes, God,
We need to know. Our history wasn't written down as much as it should have been.
right, right.
So we have to get it from them.
So let's correct that.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
This
Get
is
them
why we need to
recorded.
record
Let's
it.
get this stuff
If you
documented.
can sit down there and record it, talk to your elders, write it down for them so that you can have it for your own family. Remember, those of us who had Big Mama that had that big Bible on the table that was open to the 23rd Psalms all the time, but it had the family history in there, who baby was born when, and blah.
Yes.
See, we were doing our family tree before Ancestry.com and all that
Come
shit.
on.
You understand? Because we had to tell the story. We had to tell the story, and we had to. If y'all remember the art of quilting, I'm going to take y'all back to Family Matters. Remember when Grandmama Winslow,
yes,
was sitting up there, and Laura was trying to get rid of. She said, "That one ain't for sale." She said that ain't for sale because it's priceless, and she sold it anyway. And she had to go get it back, and then she had to learn what that was. And oh, wait a minute, I'm getting emotional. God damn!
Don't listen. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because she had to learn her history. Because every piece of fabric on there was something that was representative of the family. Those who we lost in the war, those who had went on, those who were slaves, and this, that, and other. This was a part of my great granddaddy's working. This is what he wore when he was out there in the fields. This here was what my great grandma. This came from off her scarf when they tied her to the tree or whatever and whooped her because of whatever. When we tell, woo!
Come on.
When we tell those stories, so you understand. And
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know why I'm so emotional about this, but
because
I know
it's important, and it's.
I remember when my great grandmother and my great grandfather at their home on McLean Street in Detroit. Every Christmas, we would sit down with their children, because now my grandmother is the eldest of 9. Okay. Now, one of my uncles, I did not know him because he had passed. The brother under her. I did not know him. But all my other aunts and uncles, my great aunts and uncles, my mama's aunties and uncles, I knew. Aunt Jessie, Uncle Johnny, okay, Uncle Juster, Aunt Jessie, because Juster and Juster were the twins, okay. I knew all of them. Willa Mae, Aunt Maddie, okay. When we sat down, all the kids had to take turns coming to the chair, and we had to, and they asked us, "What you want to be when you grow up?" And if you didn't have an answer, you got one, because we had to listen to them tell us about the hours they had to walk to school, okay, about them having either little to no clothes, them walking barefoot a lot of times, didn't have no shoes, okay, they were too poor for shoes. We had to listen to the stories about them being in the cotton fields or in the tobacco or cutting sugar cane. Okay, trying to make ends meet and carry on. We had to listen to all that. We had to listen to them having to till the farms and carrying on because they had farms and had to get out there to the pigs and the cows and the chickens you understand? We had to listen to those stories and to listen to those stories so that we understood where we came from.
And see right there, you know the importance of that. And the reason why I'm saying we have to do that is because, like, I didn't get that. You know what I mean? My grandma, I love my grandma to death, but I don't never remember her. She told me some things, but I didn't know, like, about her childhood.
Right.
Where exactly everybody was from and who did what. I didn't get that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, like I said, that was 1990 when my grandmother passed away. I was only 20 years old.
Mine left in 86. My mother's mother died in 80. All of them actually. My great grandmother died in August. My grandmother died in December. She died on a day after Christmas. That was in 86. And then her father, my great grandfather, was killed 3 weeks later. Killed by the people who he had let to come in his house to clean up and carrying on. They robbed him, trying to rob him of his money and carrying on. But my great grandfather was a World War I veteran, and they thought that was going to be an easy win. And it took 9. They stabbed him 9 times with 3 different weapons, and they still.
That was a monologue right there, me.
Woo!
That's a monologue, baby.
Jesus. Frank Smith, that's my great grandfather. I don't know a lot about him. I know him because he was alive. I've been to their house and carrying on. And of course, you know, as a kid, it wasn't up for me. I never thought to go sit down to him. I thought about that with my grandmother, but not her parents. You know what I mean? This is my mama's This was my mama's grandparents. Woo. You know what I'm saying?
I never met either side of my great grandparents.
Wow. And that's a gift. For me, I'm the firstborn. My brother, well, he's gone. Oh, I didn't mean for this to go this way. God damn it.
Well, it go the way it's supposed to go, so let it on out.
My brother not here to tell me if he remember, but I know he did some things. My sisters were babies. They don't know. No, they know. Monique knows because one year, my great-grandfather used to give us all, I told y'all this before, for Christmas, he gave all the children $50.
Yeah, you told us
$50 bill. Okay. So that I said all the children. Now I want you to catch this now. So that meant here's the 8 that were remaining. All of their children and all of the children's children. Ha! I want you.
Come on, Pop.
Everybody got a fresh, crisp $50 bill for Christmas. And what we had to do was say thank you and give him a hug because he sat down in the chair. We were all in line. And it started with the children, then the grandchildren, and the great-grandchildren. Okay. And my sister thought she was going to get away with something, honey. She took the money and tried to walk away, but she was just a little baby.
She give him no hug or say thank you.
And they had to stop her. This is my sister Monique. And they had to get her to say, you say thank you.
Give Pop a hug.
I don't know if she remembers that. Okay. I don't know if she remembers that. Because they had to have been about 4 or 5 at the time. Okay. So yeah, because when he died in grandma died in 86, he died in 87. So I was 7. I would have been 17. I was going on 17. They were going on 10. So yeah, I don't know if if I had to ask them, did they remember that? Or ask her.
Hey, did you ever notice this? The elders then, right? When they passed, well, they get up in age and and they get arrested and they pass away, right?
Right.
And whoever was the closest to them, the granddaddy or whatever that's been with them years of marriage, or there's the grandmother, the grandfather, they tend to also pass away shortly after. Just that generation right there was doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot like generations after that really wasn't doing it, but just those generations of us that the great grandparents, they was leaving, and one would turn around and die from a broken heart.
Yeah, they would die from the broken heart.
And that's what it was, because part of I'm gonna say a lot of it, not just part of it, a lot of it was because many of our great grandparents and stuff never got the connection to the great grandchildren and this, that, and other. So life as they knew it became where they were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So could you imagine our great grandparents now on cell phones? Our great grandparents, not our grandparents, our great grandparents trying to understand cell phone. What about them trying to understand microwaves? You understand?
When microwaves was first coming out in the 80s and stuff. Yeah.
I'm trying to be quiet because there's some older people in my life.
Don't you do it. You've been coming too far.
All I know is they so technology lost that they can't even run an easy bake oven. And I just
How about that?
You know what?
Exactly.
No, Buck, don't let no. Listen, I'm telling y'all, my dad is like that. Do you know how long it took me to tell I used to be like that. Remember I told y'all I used to have an issue because my dad wasn't calling me. It's like I always gotta call you, right? So my dad gonna say one time, girl, you live way in Georgia. That's long distance. I said, Daddy, it's no more.
Right.
That no more, Daddy. And you calling me? I'm calling your cell phone, Daddy. That ain't no long distance.
Like I cracked this joke about my other half about her grandmother that I said she got the last checkbook. She still refused to doggone pay bills electronically. She sits down and
hell no. Listen.
Put stamps on the envelopes and mail.
Yeah. My
dad is the same damn way. My dad is the same way.
I ain't mad at her because I have a checkbook. I use it when I have to.
Man, when somebody pull out a check to me, it's like I just had a visit to the museum.
Right. And a lot of it now,
back in the day with my little checkbook, I had the good old Betty Boo checkbook with the Betty Boo check.
Don't do it. Don't do
it. Yes, babe. Yes.
Wait a minute. No.
You got Wonder Woman check.
You know I do. But
the last time I had a check, you know my record label that started, the Big Entertainment. The last time I had a checkbook is when I started that label, and the checkbook had the logo on the checkbook.
Now listen, I'm gonna show y'all this because the Wonder Woman checks are up because that bank closed on me.
Oh, okay.
So I had to redo my account. So look.
I can't. I absolutely cannot.
The women of Star Trek.
The Star Trek lady. I know that.
Because I didn't want to confuse the check. So because I was going to get another Wonder Woman set.
Yeah.
But I said, no, let me not confuse the checks. So this is the ladies of Star Trek. So I use those when I have to. Like when I'm paying the rent or whatever, and actually pay, but now they have it to where we can pay online. But what I don't like is if we pay by check, electronic check, it's $1.95. But if we pay by credit card, that damn thing is like $30 or whatever.
That's how much mine is. It's like $39.99. I'm like, well, what the fuck is that convenient for?
Okay, what whose company are you using?
And my property management is not even based in Georgia. If you want to go drop off like a money order or something like that, you got to take it to the FedEx store over in Decatur, because our property management have homes in Georgia, Florida, in North and South Carolina, I think.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to figure out why is that a fucking convenience? That ain't no fucking convenience fee. $40.
Okay. Well, people wonder why I would like to sit around older people. For me, it was always for the stories. I've had one grandparent, and that was my granddaddy, Johnny Jackson. Johnny Jackson, what a name, honey. He was secretive about his past, and we didn't find out why until after he died. Really? Was he a gangster girl? Or was he a Rolling Stone? Okay. My mama got the last checkbook. She says she don't trust that voodoo-ish like debit card, the Cash App, etc. She don't trust that voodoo shit. Okay. I don't trust it. Well, you know what? And she got damn good reason to, because now they sit up there talking about the folks stealing the damn money from the fucking Zelle accounts and shit. You got Zelle and try to send the Zelle or whatever. However the children are doing it, they were going in the bank accounts and stealing the folks' money. And they're saying they don't replace that money.
Oh,
the banks are not replacing that money. That was just on the news a couple of days ago.
Baby, anybody y'all ask me
I'm
to
like,
Zell
wait a
y'all
minute,
stop
how the
money.
fuck
Some
you
hell
not
to
gonna
the
replace that
no.
money,
Only
honey? And
person
I'm
I
telling
Zell
you,
to is Tay. We can Zell back and forth. I trust
you know, so we get it. Cash App was the same way. There were some folks that going up in your Cash App and
Yeah,
stealing
they
your
was
damn
doing
money
all
some
kinds
kind
of
of way.
crazy stuff with it.
You know what get me? Okay, this will get me like with the Cash App, right?
Mm-hmm.
You come out with this way of using money. You wait till people get robbed and knocked over the head a million times to add the security stuff to it that you already had sitting on your desk.
And you said a million times. How about that? That's the operative right there.
Right
You said
there.
wait till somebody get knocked in their head and robbed a million times, not one time.
So I'm saying you already had.
Yeah.
You had the security measures that we could have been put on there.
You had the codes already there for IT to insert for this not to happen.
Exactly.
And now you let it happen, and now you added it, and now you want people to doggone be like, "Oh, it's awesome." Well, yeah, it is awesome now, but it's not awesome that them people lost their money.
Right.
She said, "Baby, that's a story for all Facebook, but I'm writing about it. I hope it's a film, but baby, it's deep." Listen, we'll talk about that because you already know. Put the script together, girl. Now you know we need your script writing talent. You already put that script together, girl, because shit, that'll be a project. We trying to get up and running film-wise because we already got the channel. We're creating diversity TV and carrying on. We got the platform to put it.
I need to do this little short 5 series thing.
Okay, listen, we all got shit to do.
I'll say it's a pedophilia series called Handful of Candy.
Ooh.
No, don't ooh him.
Really?
No, I'm dead ass.
No, that's dead. No, that ain't the tone, honey. He said it's a pedophilia series called. Say it again.
5 episodes. It's a Handful of Candy.
Handful of Candy. Wow. This is all Smurf now.
It's going to draw me. What made me think about it? What made me think about it? It draws into when you know how we all grew up and grandma had, you know, there were certain things that were unspoken of with the old people, things that happened in the family, and then grandma always had that big bowl of candy on the table with all the different. And everybody had their favorites: the butterscotches, the strawberries, the pack wrappers, stuff. All that. It wraps around that bowl. So,
wow. The big green Tupperware bowl, honey. That my grandmother used to make iced tea in that. The big green Tupperware bowl, and she used to take a coffee cup, and that's how she would serve it. She'd do that, and she always had a pan of cornbread in a black cast iron skillet on the stove, baby. And I would sit down. This is my father's mother. my paternal grandmother, Miss Virgie Reed Johnson, honey. Oh, Virgie Reed Johnson Adams. Oh, I miss my grandmothers, honey. I miss my grandmothers. And it's I know why this is so emotional, because like you said, we are making history. We have the very first Black female Supreme Court justice on a vote of 53 to 47. Okay, 6 votes to the winning team. Okay, 6. And I'm telling you, to think we were the generation that saw our first Black president. And if you want to get technical, our first biracial president with darker skin, with the first Black first lady in the White House. Okay, stuff that our grandparents and our great-grandparents have been dreaming about. When they told us we could be anything we want to be. When they told us that, even President of the United States. And we thought that was a dream because wasn't no Black person ever going to be president. When Shirley Chisholm ran for the first time.
She ran, though, baby.
She ran. See, she ran. And now we got Kamala up there. Everybody don't want to give her Black card or whatever, for whatever reasons. But Kamala is there.
She's there.
We are watching and we're creating history. When we do these books, we got to make sure that we write the stories and that we tell them, because y'all see, they keep saying CRT. They don't want CRT, critical race theory. They don't want you to think about what's going on because they want to tell it to you. They want to tell it to you because they want you to believe their particular stories.
Their particular story. They don't want you to know the truth.
Stories. We got to tell our stories. Our stories. They're going to whitewash it literally and figuratively. They're going to whitewash it so that it doesn't sound.
Florida, right? The We Can't Say Gay law.
Yeah, they did pass the bill, the Don't Say Gay bill, and that there. Now listen, the Don't Say Gay bill basically is from kindergarten to 3rd grade. Okay, that what they're saying is they are giving parents they want parents to be in control of their children's education, and so to talk about LGBT issues or gender identity and carrying on through grades kindergarten to 3rd grade, they say it's illegal. But here's my problem with that. My problem with that is there need not have been a bill to talk about the curriculum in school because we've already had that established. It was called the PTA. If your bitch ass would go down there to get involved in your child's education,
you wouldn't
have to have this motherfucker. Number 1. Number 2, what they forgot about is those parents who are dealing with having transgender and LGBT children.
So fuck them,
okay, where do they go? Fuck them. You understand? So what they did, they just eliminated all of that because you say parents are supposed to be in control of their children's education. But now you understand that they say don't say gay because now if you bring it up or whatever, the teacher can be fired. And if the parent feels as though that you're teaching something against that, the teacher can be sued. Independently, not school.
Just hilarious. Y'all know I love Just Hilarious crazy ass. She said, wait, you know how she do her Just with the Mess, right? She said, wait, they don't pass the bill. We can't say gay. Well, what the fuck we supposed to say then? Yo,
okay,
I was on the fucking floor. Look, Red said we ain't supposed to say no, we just do like this. He played the tambourine.
Right.
Come on, boy.
No, we just say, hey, okay.
Hey. Yo,
pause. Okay, pause or pose.
Yeah, just the other day I saw these two guys walking down the street.
Right, like, come on.
Or
listen,
rainbow.
Me to tell y'all the update. Lily asked me where baby. Well, she asked cool, but she asked where babies come from. Baby, when I broke that shit down, I ain't talk about no goddamn this, that.
You said they come from what? You said what? She said what?
Where do babies come from?
No,
Out
that
the
was
pack.
that was the general. Her exact question is how do people make people?
Oh, how do people make people? And being the
How do
educated
people
grandma,
make?
Right.
oh baby, I told her. I told her exactly how. And then I also went on to say, but in today's society, sometimes people can't have babies the regular way. So I explained to her about IBF. I explained to her that sometimes you might have, I said, you see it all the time. You might have two women who love each other or two men who love each other. I said, now with the women, they can either go to the doctor and they'll get the sperm that comes out of the man's body and they'll get the lady's egg or whatever, and then they'll put it back in the woman's body or whatever. I said, and then when it's two men, this the quick version, y'all. And two men, what they'll normally do is if they don't adopt, because we talked about adoption, if they don't adopt a baby, then maybe they'll find some friends of theirs who are girls who could do that same thing that I explained to you the first time, and they'll have the women carry the baby for them. Listen, let me tell you something. Ain't
Baby,
nobody
would you tell me that?
because we don't have time to be sitting around fucking around playing with these goddamn
I
kids.
was like, sister.
You need to just tell them. Just tell them. And I said, I'm mad because I couldn't tell my kids like
was fucking brilliant. And if everybody was on the same page with that, here's my thing. We're in the same generation, okay? And it just fucking behooves me. Yes, okay, Darren Fleet, that's you.
Come on, Darren.
Okay, it behooves me. Okay, when we have folks in our generation that act like their grandparents. Okay,
oh my
talking
God.
about they don't want kids to be having sex and this, that, and that. I'm like, bitch, wait a minute. Where the fuck you started? You got their 70s, at least you're a 70s baby like me. You know what the fuck it is to fuck. Okay,
Come
you know
on.
what it was when we sat up there sneaking around or whatever, when our parents told us that we don't fuck until we married. You know what that was.
And then we
So
found
how
out
the
later that
hell-
y'all were lying when we start counting.
How in the hell do you have children and then want to act as if you're so fucking puritanical? I don't get it.
Yeah, say it again, Red. What'd he say?
He said,
What'd he say, Red? What'd he say? Say it again.
yeah, you better drink to that.
One more time. Okay, one more.
One more time for the good to
Red looked around. He said, "This nigga said puritary."
I don't understand that. Okay, I don't understand it.
I
I
don't
don't
get it
understand it.
either.
I don't overstand it. I don't understand that.
Listen,
Especially
remember
now,
I said I
especially
wish I would have had the same kind of. I wish that those words would have been able to flow out of me the way I was able to talk to Lily when I talked to my kids. You know what I'm saying? I wish it would have been as easy. It wasn't hard, but it wasn't as easy.
Here's where it is, because you didn't get there because you had to have experience. This the grandbaby now.
Right.
This the grandbaby. So when you had your kids, we were in a different world.
Right.
Okay, we were in a different world. And at that time, the messaging that we had, even our surroundings, gay wasn't as prevalent as it is now.
Right.
You know
We
what I'm
knew
saying?
about it, but it wasn't
we knew
like
about
this.
it, but we wasn't able to be the out ally that we are now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had them, but there was still this certain level of society that was like, okay, now let me, because it was still that you may be a little too early for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But let's look at society now, because you got folks who are dealing with their children. Look at what's Miss Thing's name? What's Miss Thing's name? The white girl, honey, who her parents sent her to school. She got a whole little reality series. Jada, what's the girl's name? T.S. Madison was on her show. Anyway, when she came out as trans and her parents allowed her to go to school as a girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you understand? And carrying on, that's all she knows. But her parents made that decision to say, okay, this is my baby, and I need for
Mhm.
my baby to be herself.
Be okay, right?
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And
Mhm.
took all of the screw. What about the black mama who wrote the book that little boys can be princesses too?
Oh,
Yeah,
Remember that?
yes.
Remember that? Now I took offense that she went public with it and was
Mhm.
doing this, the talk show tour.
Okay.
Okay. I took a personal offense to that, but at the same time, the reason why I did is because I was thinking about the baby. That
Right.
baby don't need to be exposed. If the mama gonna take it, okay. But they wanted the mama and the child. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I didn't like that
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh, but at the same time,
they turned the kid into a sideshow.
Right.
exactly. And that was media doing that. That was the
Mhm.
media. And the mother agreed to it, of course, because I understood her message. And here's the conundrum, because the conundrum is that though I did not like what they did to the child, I wanted that story to be out because
Right.
she wasn't alone,
Right.
which is why she wrote the book. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? She was not
And
alone.
that's the thing. That's
I
people
like
have
that,
to be
Jay.
like
I like that. She
what
said,
she said.
wait a minute. Come on, pop up.
Person
Show it then. Show it.
learn about it.
Personally, I don't mind my child learning about the topic at school. I just would like to be notified
That's
before it
it.
happens. I
Right.
can explain it to them my way. That's the part.
Mhm.
This happened to Morgan, but the topic was sex and how babies are made and how to use protection. Plus, they went into the topic of STDs. I don't mind the topic, but it pissed me off that they didn't tell the parents first. When I tell y'all Morgan had questions that I felt he wasn't ready for, but because they talked about it in school, yes. Wait, okay,
Yeah.
that's on Facebook. I got the
Now,
picture.
you know what? And because those are sensitive issues. So before the weeks before, you need to contact the
Yes,
parents. Hey, this is going to be coming up on the curriculum on such and such and such and such week. Because if you do not want your child to be here for it, we need to know.
right.
That gives the choice to the parents. How about that? Because they do need to learn. And don't forget that there are a whole bunch of parents who never explain sex, STDs, anything to their
Exactly.
kids because they feel
Exactly.
like it's so taboo. No, nigga, it's how they got here.
Right.
So
Right.
if you know you can't be strong enough to tell it, but you can go in a room and fuck, but you can't.
And you're fucking all in front of them. See, that's the problem. See, and you know what pisses me off is that a lot, I won't say most, I'm gonna say a lot of the children that always got their mouth running are usually the ones that sit up there fucking in front of their kids, doing all this other shit in front of their damn kids and shit. And
Come
then,
on.
want to sit down here and go through all this other madness. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't
Those
taught
be
them nothing.
those
All they
bitches that
see is
sit down
the
there.
door swinging back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Okay, wait a minute. Something just came to me. Oh, this is in Detroit. Oh, stop.
What happened?
Music teacher resigns after writing "You are free to be yourself" message on a classroom board. Wow. You are free to be
So
yourself with me. You matter. Oh, wow. Okay, wait a minute. Here's the story. Here's the story.
okay,
Wait a
they
minute.
had
Come
to
on,
resign.
Compro.
Oh, they must have been coming down
Compro.
on them.
Okay.
You better get that up
Says,
there because my laptop about to die. I didn't
Tyler
see this
Clay
before.
Morgan is now out of a teaching job. He resigned from his role rather, as music teacher at West Irvine Intermediate School in Kentucky on Monday after facing controversy over this colorful message of support to his students. You are free to be yourself, and he wrote that in rainbow colors with me. You matter. Morgan confirmed that he wrote "You are free to be yourself, you matter" on the board in his classroom, along with multicolored letters symbolic of a rainbow. He said he is not ready to speak on camera, but did post this on Facebook. I still firmly believe more work needs to be done in Kentucky, especially in Eastern Kentucky, to ensure that More resources are provided to make sure all students feel safe, secure, and seen, not just the ones that come out as part of any community or share hardships. My hope is that every educator that sees this is empowered, passionate, and actively working to make a change in the world of education as I am. Wow. Now, the superintendent, Jeff Saylor, wrote the following statement on the matter. This is April 4th, 2022. So this is just a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Over the past few days, there has been a lot of conversation and misinformation surrounding the incident at West Irvine Intermediate School. A lot of this conversation centered on the sentiment, "You are free to be yourself," quote unquote. As superintendent, my issue has not been with the statement because we have to meet the needs of all of our students and families. The issue at hand is the conversations that took place during class. I firmly believe that students and their parents expect teachers to teach content about their assigned curriculum in the subject area. Of course, there are times that conversations may vary from the day's lessons plan, but these conversations went far beyond the music curriculum. It is my job to I'm trying to get through this, but that just made me laugh. It is my job to make sure that parents are not surprised by these type of situations. Finally, I believe that all teachers have a responsibility to be supportive of their students. But when students share difficult situations and circumstances with them, the students should be referred to a certified school counselor. Our counselors have been trained to deal with these delicate issues and provide support. This matter has been addressed and closed. I will not be making any further comment out of respect for everyone involved. Jeff Saylor. Kentucky teacher Laura Hart, Hartke, I don't know how to pronounce that. Hartke, well, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, was asked to give an outside educator's perspective on the comment about discussing topics, quote, far beyond the music curriculum, end quote. And she said, quote, "I'm not privy to the conversations that happen, but conversations outside of curriculum happen every day," end quote. She said, period. Every day, there's no teacher that just reads from a book and just delivers you content. Kids have questions. They have conversations. We are educating the whole children. So the thought that the conversation
hopefully they don't
outside of curriculum,
like that.
Wait a minute. So the thought that the conversation being outside of curriculum is alarming to him is alarming to me.
Period.
Saylor was asked for an on-camera interview, and he said he would not be making additional comments. Morgan said he would be ready to make a full statement soon. Reported threats of violence have been made against him. Parents have also discussed on social media their displeasure with the message being written in the classroom. However, Morgan has also received a great deal of support.
So you got a problem with a teacher telling your child it's all right to be them in their class? Which parents?
Baby, listen to me carefully. I'm going to tell you what this is. See, a lot of times, and we go up under this smoke screen, okay? Mm-hmm. Remember how the smoke screen has always been, well, what about the baby?
Absolutely.
Everybody always, what about the children? You putting this in front of children. Honey, children are very resilient, honey. That's the one thing I've come to learn over the years.
And just answer the goddamn questions. Just answer them on their level.
Exactly. It's age appropriate. You talk to kids age appropriately. You're not going to talk over their head and you're not going to talk below them. You're going to talk to them where they are.
That's all.
How do you buy toys, honey? Do you take a 13-year-old when you know that they are now at the point where taking them a Barbie doll is not going to do it? You can't take them no goddamn little see and say. They say that you know that. So when you deal with children at age-appropriate levels, you know how to deal with them. You know how to have these conversations. You do it all the time. How do you talk about Jesus? Oh, I'm gonna leave. Oh, wait a minute, that just hit my soul. Wait a
Mm.
minute. Wait a minute, that was real, real. Damn, that was real.
Because we're supposed to be bold when we talk about the Lord, right?
Mm. Mm. How do you teach kids? That's why we got a children's church, right? They break everything down for children, right?
Everything is based on theory. Okay, when it comes to teaching, and theories are based on the level of the mentality that you feeding. You know, the minds you're feeding.
That's
being. You know, when you become a teacher, in order to doggone get that certificate or that degree, you have to create a teaching theory to graduate.
Yep.
Right.
Some type of concept of you segueing or feeding the minds of others to where there's some type of logistical way of them absorbing the information that you give them. That people don't understand. So you could throw a tantrum about what's happening in school or a teacher doing that, but can you throw a tantrum about Ray and Wino on the corner talking about, I remember when your mama was pregnant and she had 3 babies back to back, and stuff like that. I know both of your daddies. You know, you gotta think about it.
I hate you.
What'd you say? I know both of your daddies.
I know both of your daddies.
But it's real.
It is.
You're
But
right.
it is.
You're right. But it is.
is.
Because it is. You're damn right. And that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
You have to get into that thing where it's like, you don't want the schools to teach your kids certain shit, but you ain't teaching them either. So where the fuck they learning from? Get your shit together.
Okay. How about that?
We get it from Dave Chappelle.
And that's about as bro you gonna get it. Now you don't want the schools to teach it.
How about that? The children.
They gonna get it off wilding out, nigga.
Lay children. Okay. Lay children. Wait a minute. Hold on. What they say that sound like somebody white child told their white parents that they got offended, or this could have been some black Christian parents. We all know how they can be. Okay. I'm open as hell with my kids because I would love for them to hear it from me first. Exactly.
Okay. That's what we talking about.
Exactly. That's what this is, child. Kids learn from their parents. Your parents are the first teachers.
Right.
Parents are the very first teachers, and they're the continuing teachers until they get out here in this world.
Right. I like what Tay said earlier, though. She said she just wanted to know ahead of time, right?
You know what? Let's go right back. I'm glad you went back there.
At school, they may teach you the technical stuff, right? So you might have learned the school way, but with the parents knowing means, like Tay said, Morgan had questions, right? So he might not have absorbed everything they said. But if Tay would already know the lesson, then she could break it down in a way that she knows that Morgan understands it.
I remember little kids will put you in an embarrassing moment.
Yes, Lord.
Give you a segue to sit down and teach them. Like a little girl, you could get up in the morning and let's say it's a couple. Let's say a couple, okay? Family of 3, right? Yeah, a little girl. Of course, she's spoiled to death, so she used to them reading her, putting the tucker in there and all that, right? So she gets a little bad dream at night. You know, have the dream. You know, kids would say the monster, the boogeyman. They had that little thing going on, right?
Right.
She just had a bad dream about the boogeyman. She walks down the hall, and then she hear all this dog going,
I cannot.
You know, we say we do this all the goddamn time. We say we do this all the time.
I'm saying, when she pushed the door open, next thing you know, she see mama. Mama like she's in distress. She don't see nothing but this big lump of cover, but you don't see nothing, like it's a monster under there. You know what I'm saying? And, and it's like in the morning she sit there, don't want to eat her cereal, and then they're like, "What's wrong, baby?" And they was like, Daddy turned into a monster. I saw him
I'm about to die. I cannot with him.
You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine? I saw Daddy eating you. He turned into a monster last night.
You know what? No. And we do it all the time.
That's the segue. That's the segue where you have to sit down and explain to her that you all were making love. You know, it was. You gotta take the cake batter you dropped on the floor and clean it up and make sure it gets into the oven and turns into a pretty little cake. You know what I'm saying?
He gets on my table.
You know what?
See, y'all don't get reality.
The bane of my
No, you see. You want to use see this. What you not gonna do is sit up here and put that all up under reality, up under that reality blanket. No, you ain't gonna do that.
All right.
You and that's it.
Raising of hands. Who
as
all seen
real as that is?
Who have always? Who here has seen their parents fucking?
I haven't.
Oh please. It needs to be against the law. I done caught my parents fucking so many goddamn times. It's ridiculous. I really believe that it needs to be against the law.
Why you say me?
Every time you turn around, you bring up conversation like this. You have something in your mental that you've been saying.
Get him, Cupcake.
Not as mental. Did she say you got something in your mental? That's a t-shirt.
Hey, let me tell you something. Cupcake is mad because her daddy's still tearing her mama back out. That was the problem. And she don't want to picture the fact that he delivering the mail on time even after retirement.
Well, wait a minute. Mama don't either, honey.
Exactly. Okay. Mama don't want to know that either. Neither do Diamond or Jada don't want to know either.
But see, he trying to push his issues over here. I ain't never walked in when my parents getting they back.
Me neither.
Yeah, I have, honey. I have.
I've seen a lot of different films and movies.
Ain't no films. You seen that shit in real life. Stop playing.
That's how I said films and movies. I'm sick of you.
He just scarred and he don't want to tell us.
Good. First of all, I never seen my parents doing nothing. That's what I mean.
Okay, mental block.
Wait a minute.
No,
Cupcake said it's a mental block.
E-Group said, I keep telling Daddy to write a book. Mom shuts him up whenever he tries to tell his stories. She shut him down, honey. She said, no, ma'am. No.
You want to know what happened in that boudoir? Yo, I'm so tired.
Okay.
I gotta get ready to get out of here, y'all, because my laptop about to die.
Well, you know what? That there is cute because let's do this. Yeah, because we at that marker. That's about right. We had
hey, look at there.
2.5 hours. Okay, you know what? And that's cute. Let's let the kids go on in because this has been one of those. I didn't mean to get emotional on y'all, honey, but the whole thing about understanding history, HERSTORY, that is going on right now, honey. We are living proof that it is. I love the line from Maya Angelou's poem, which she said, "I am the hope and the dream of the slave.
Of the slave.
And so I rise." Okay. When we look at that, look at your ancestors. If you don't believe it, honey, that's okay. Just look at take what you heard about slavery. Take what you heard about your family tree. Take what you heard about your grandmother, your grandfather. Take what you heard about your mother and your father. Take what you heard about your uncles, your aunties, okay? Look at where we are today as Black folks. And everybody else, I want you to look at your own race, the Hispanic race, Asians, Irish, okay, Polish, all of you who have you have migrated over here to this country and had to overcome all kinds of obstacles and things. Look at your history, HERSTORY, and look at where you are today. How many of y'all came over here and did not know?
Let's not talk about just the people who migrated over and had to go through the stuff. Let's talk about those people who brought people over here too. But did you make a change?
Right. Ooh, that's good, Nick. That's good, Nick. That's good, Nick. That's good, Nick. Okay, that's good, Nick. Oh,
Because
that's
I
good.
posted this before over on my TikTok and stuff. I said to our white loved ones, counterparts, people who understand who we are and are not all prejudiced and crazy. Have you
Because a lot
had
of people
a conversation?
they changed that generational, that curse in their family, and they went from hating black people as a generation thing, and I'm talking about white people.
Right, right.
Went from hating black people to understanding their struggle, their pain,
Right.
for them. Because I had to stop myself, because I used to belligerently and then ignorantly walk around, and when I see an older white guy and he being a little redneckish or say something or do something kind of ignorant, I used to be like, yeah, I can tell your daddy owned a few niggas. I used to be quick to say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then I stopped saying it. I just look at them, you know, like, hey.
Yeah, because we have to, like, if we have people that are Caucasian that we care about, friends, colleagues, loved ones, other family members, whatever.
In-laws, yeah.
Listen, we need to not be scared to have the conversation with them, to ask them, have you had the conversation with them?
Right.
What side were they on? What side of history did they stand on?
Right.
Because it's not enough to just sweep it under the rug just because it ain't you no more.
It's not. No,
you need to understand y'all shit too, just like we need to understand ours.
Right. And we have to take the good with the bad. Because just like white folks don't want, white folks have.
So your name is French, isn't it?
Huh?
My first and my second name, yeah.
They French. And Taylor is like the Elizabeth line. That's a white name, right?
I think Taylor is white, but Demetrius is Greek. Yeah.
Yeah, because my last name is Italian.
Right. I know you got a whole lot of shit going on in your name.
Shut the fuck up. Gets on my nerves.
Oh, I'm just saying. From your name, I was breaking it down, looking at it.
Yeah, Nicole Cherie is
and
French.
biblical. You know, my name is also biblical.
From where, Sway? What book?
It's in the New Testament. I'll send you over the scripture.
Oh, it's all okay. It's the new.
That's the New
Testament. No, not the new, honey. It's just the New Testament.
Wait, what?
Okay, this ain't shit that's made up. No, this is the New Testament, and you can read it.
No, I was saying new like ATL. Red got it. Red got it. The movie from ATL. No wonder character name was Nunu.
Okay, but yeah, what we have
no, not that made up shit. No, I don't go with the made up shit.
Okay, what we have to understand, understand is that we are living in the days where we absolutely saw this. We done whatever we did to make it happen or didn't do. Maybe you didn't participate, but you were here to witness it. Could you imagine? We are here to say that we are the generation that saw the first black president when our ancestors didn't think it was possible.
When they didn't think it was possible.
We saw the first black first lady, okay, who have become the icon of everything. We even branded her forever first lady.
Forever first lady.
Do you understand? We have seen, like you said, the wall of Berlin go down, honey. We witnessed apartheid.
Mm-hmm.
We
got to see Nelson Mandela come home.
Yes.
He got to come home and then become the president of the motherfucking place.
Okay.
That tried to hold him back. Come on.
Okay. We're the generation that witnessed a Donald Trump presidency.
Whew.
Oh, you understand?
Yeah.
That was at his presidency because he was anti-Obama.
Mm-hmm.
He was the anti-Obama. Okay. How about that for being the anti-Christ? No, he was just the anti-Obama. Mm-hmm. How about that?
The Simpsons told y'all a long time ago Trump was going to be president. God damn it.
Okay.
Just look back.
We have looked at this, and when we look at our legacy
for that story, everybody looking for that story. The story, like I'm talking about, was the Simpsons. Everybody looked for that story to be. It was about him becoming president, But everybody was looking for that story. It's just terrible that they were thinking they was hoping that it was about him being killed.
Oh yeah, because he do die in one of them
Right.
Jones.
Right.
How about that?
Give it time.
Okay.
Like
Between the
that.
Simpsons and the Boondocks, how
Baby.
about that? We got two animated. Listen at that. We got
Mhm.
two animated features that sat down there that had their finger on the pulse of society.
Yep.
Now, how about that? Now, somebody cue up either Curtis Mayfield or Gladys Knight's version of Choice of Color. Ah!
Mm.
Cue it up right now. You understand? This is what makes us great children.
Mm-hmm.
Is to understand what our legacy is as a people, individually, okay, collectively, you know, and then looking at your own families. What is it that you're doing? I'm so glad that my mama left up out of here knowing that when she told me I could be president, that she absolutely, my mother saw the first black president. My mother saw the first female vice president. My mother saw that in her lifetime. You understand? My mother saw that.
I did too.
Boom. You understand? You understand? So just to think, when we talk about our legacies, when we talk about the future, when we talk about setting up for what's to come, because you want to leave something behind for the next generation. Everything that we're doing now is for the betterment. If you don't have children, you got nieces and nephews somewhere.
Right.
Or
Little cousins.
mentees or something to where when they call your name, they sit down there and say, hey, this is what he was able to, this is what he did. You understand? This is what he did to make our family and our history look, ooh, I can stick my chest out.
Yep, there go the other thing. Like, I know that it was imperative to me to create something for my kids to know that I did for them.
Yeah, yeah.
My grandkids to know that I did for them. Like I said, everybody got their own sense. They said, my grandmother made us a whole line of stuff, and all of us got our names are on it. Our
Right.
names made up of it. And there's a product for each one of us. You know, just to know those things, like really being here, being at the grassroots of it all, in here while we making stuff, helping
Right.
people sense and understanding, baby, being the best salesperson I ever seen in my damn life at 8 years old. She will have those stories to be able to say, Grandma helped me. Grandma showed me how to do this. This is one of our, because we're gonna speak that. This is one
Right.
of our businesses. Because she said that she was going to build a legacy, not a letdown.
Right. Right.
To know that
As-
all of us, all three of us, are in the center of doing these things. To be able to say, I was here, but I wasn't just here. I did something while I was here. I did something to make me proud of myself and have the people who come after me be proud too. What you doing with yourself? It ain't never too late. Every time you wake up, it's another day. Get that damn thing out your ear.
I'm trying to hear you.
It's another day for us to be better than we were before. It ain't never too late to start now. If it ain't never too late to start, us three right here could tell you that.
Okay. How
We
about
was not
that?
no spring chickens when we went back for them degrees. You understand?
Speak for yourself.
Shut up. But what it means is, as long as you have an able body and the will to do something, you could do it. Just do it. You got to start somewhere, and don't always worry about the end. Don't worry about the win. Worry about that journey through that race. Just get it.
I'm gonna share something, honey. They're gonna probably make me cut this out, but no.
Okay.
Listen to this song.
What is life? It doesn't have meaning. We're just extras in a movie passing by. What is a man if he doesn't have purpose? With nothing real to show for all this time. I don't want to be like footprints in the sand. I want to leave my mark like the stars shining in the dark. I
Don't want to be
something that'll fade away, a distant memory washed out by the sea, like footprints in the sand. For as long as I'm breathing, I will use my voice to sing what's in my heart. And with these hands, I'll rebuild what was broken. I will lift the ones who don't have strength to stand. I don't want to be like footprints in the sand. I want to leave my mark like the stars shining in the dark. I don't want to be like footprints that'll fade away, a distant memory washed out by the sea. Like footprints in the sand, don't remember me for the superficial things. Just to remember how I showed my heart. And when you speak of me, oh, I hope you tell the things that I did on this earth to do my part.
To do my part.
I don't want
to be like footprints in the sand.
I want to leave my mark like the stars shine in the dark.
I don't want to be
something
that'll fade away,
a distant memory, washed out by the sea. I don't want to be footprints in the sand. I want to leave my mark like stars shining in the dark. I don't want to be something that'll fade away, a distant memory washed out by the sea, like footprints in the sand. Like footprints in the sand. Like footprints in the sand.
Oh, shit. I love that song. I love that song. If the song is not here, if you're looking at this in the playback, honey, that was Footprints in the Sand by Ruben Studdard. Okay. And I tell you, like I know, when I first heard that song, child, and I still cry, I'm still a bit welling up now, because I think I want that song at my funeral, honey.
Oh,
Okay. In fact, no, it's not a funeral. I want a home going, honey. I don't want nobody. No. Okay. It's gonna be a wonderful old celebration. I want a party. I want a drag show. I want the kids to sit down there and throw titties at folks. I want them to cut up. Okay. But that song there, I think that speaks to what I'm talking about now. Understanding when we're living in a historic moment, a herstory moment, and understanding what we're witnessing, what our forefathers and foremothers weren't able to witness. We're witnessing it. Now, what is it that we want to happen in our lifetime, but we know it won't? That we want our children and our grandchildren, our great grandchildren to witness, to experience, to say, yes, this here is what we were fighting for. That's a rhetorical question. I'm not looking for nobody to answer that. But this here is what that is. Wait a minute. Jan said what? We need to teach our children about money management. How about that? Okay.
mm-hmm.
Money management. When we talk about generational wealth, and I want us to get very specific. Because see, right now, generational wealth is becoming a talking point. But we need to get very specific. Because when we talk about generational wealth, darling, we need to, for our babies, we need for our babies to understand what that means, being entrepreneurs, being understanding what it means to have money in the bank, being understanding what it means to have life insurance, to be comfortable without having to need for nobody, to understand that we and understand and overstand, understand that we need to have our own so that we can empower ourselves. Economic power and political power is what we're missing in our communities. That's part of our generational wealth. That's part of who we are as a family. If you ever notice, I want y'all to look at every show that come on when Black folks got money, everything to talk about who we are as a people. Even when you look at other communities, when they talk about them as economic development, you always see their power is where they own property, they own land, they have political power, they got friends in high places because they are movers and shakers. And not because of the underground or whatever, they have the money and the power to do it.
And look, it's not as hard as we think.
How about that?
Right
Say it,
now,
baby.
Alo Nana, mostly everything that we sell is about $5, like depending on the size of it, right? 50 cents out of each thing purchased goes into a trust.
See?
50 cents off each item purchased goes into a trust. That don't seem like a lot, but it
adds up. Because 100 pennies make $1, baby.
Come on.
100 pennies make $1.
Well, that's because Black people, in general, never learned the laws of averages.
How about, come on, Red, talk now.
They don't. It's just something they don't seem to get the concept in life on that. And and I got it early. I remember Mr. Hill, my third grade teacher, Mr. Hill, in fourth grade, fifth grade, was a mathematician. So he was assistant principal, but he taught the class, the fourth and fifth class, right?
Right.
And he always wanted to see where you were at mentally, so he knew how to challenge you with arithmetic. And he asked that question, put it up on the board so you could see it. He said, I'm going to pull my checkbook out. And it was all about a mental thing. He said, I'm going to pull my checkbook out because Mr. Hill was always sharp. I mean, the Brooks Brothers suits, bad.
Yeah, right. Dig it.
And he had the perfectly lined little mustache. Cool Black man. He pulled out a checkbook. He said, okay, I want y'all to line up. And the people that over here that want a check for $5,000 right now today, I need you to line up on this side. And the people over here that want me to give you 25 cents a day, doubling it every day for the next 20 years, line up over here.
Wow.
Do you know I was the only kid over there on that side of the
How about that? Because you heard double it every day for the next 20 years. Now, come on now.
All they heard was
Right.
25 cents.
All they heard, right. They didn't hear everything after that. Right, right.
Listen, this child got enough to know that one time, I forget what we was talking about, because I'm like, she's here most of the time, so she hands-on. She get to learn the stuff. You know what I mean? So I was like, because the company will belong to you and your sisters and your cousins and stuff one day. Lily said, do I get to get paid more because I work more than them?
Wow.
Yeah, you do. If you are the one who will take over the company and do the day-to-day stuff because you've learned it, and it's not that nobody else wanted to, it's just that they're not here, right? But the twins are we think they're about to move down here or whatever. So then they'll get on it. But the mind of money for her is, okay, well, if they just own part of the company, but I'm doing the work, I get more money, right? Yes, you do.
Boom. Okay. How about that?
Those are the things we got to teach. We have to teach them that stuff.
I mean, she gets it. But I'm just trying to tell you, it's crazy because, like I say, in the urban community, they want it now, and wanting it now, you're not going to have it tomorrow. But wanting it set up, yes, you set it up. You set it up in a law of averages standpoint, then you'll create yourself being in a position of residual wealth.
How about that?
So, but they don't teach this in our neighborhoods. These kids in the well-off neighborhoods, or I should say the withouts, the melatonins, you know what I'm saying, the people, they seem to doggone learn these things early. You don't know what a stock market is till you accidentally turn the channel when you're black.
Right. How about that?
That was another thing. What was that? A few years ago. Matter of fact, Tay is the one, because I always thought stocks and stuff, every time somebody brought it up to me, I was like, this is some bullshit.
Right.
But stocks that I've bought for the kids, I did the study on them. It wasn't about them. It's not a get rich quick thing. It was the growth of the ones that I got for them. So each one of my granddaughters own 20 shares in a medical marijuana company.
Right.
And they have for the last. This girl gonna make me choke her out in here.
I made slippers.
Okay, but you should be asleep. So lucky that you even up.
I made slippers. Well, slip
She
your
been making clothes. She been making. Listen, I'm going to get her a starter sewing machine and stuff. She has been making clothes and shoes and all kinds of shit for every doll in this motherfucker with tape and paper.
Yeah, where's she at? She gone?
No, come here, Lily. Uncle Roy wants you.
No.
Oh no, never mind. Lord, not for kids. Bye. Go back that way.
Okay.
I ain't felt good the last couple of days, so everything she do been irking my soul.
She keep coming over there with a little paper clothes. She said, I made slippers. Remember when you had that mean mama, that grandmama said, I made slippers. Well, slip your ass in that bed.
Slip your ass on it. Yeah. And that's how I feel right now, because I don't feel well. And I don't be meaning to be like that to my baby. Y'all know I love my baby. But baby.
I was saying black parents, they said, they
weren't supportive at all. Once they read, they ain't support shit we did. Slide your ass on in there and sit down some damn where it is.
Okay, I love it.
Definitely had that. We have to give that one to them, because that's exactly how they used to be.
That's right. Flip your ass on.
That's why we tougher than these little weak ass.
Oh my God, these weak ass damn kids.
But they're weak like that because we did not instill in our kids that same thing, and that's on an overall thing.
And that's the part that's hard for me, because I did with my kids, but my grandkids.
As I'm saying, us individually we did because we're that generation.
You gotta remember,
it's our kids.
A child that never had no discipline like we had. A child that never had no discipline. The minute your shit go 1.5 octaves, above normal. It's child
Right.
abuse. They done broke down. Oh my
We
God.
on a video visit with Redman the other day. All of us on there. Y'all know I have a little palm colored child.
Uh-huh.
Well, the palm colored people raise them. Let's just say that. She just looked like them. Every time her father asked her something, she was like, "What?" Little girl. Please make me come to Zoom screen. I'm not talking to you. I'm just, you want to come on? Yes. No. I said, I'm gonna tell you what I told your sister the other day. I said, your mouth is real slick. So you better learn how to fight. Okay? Because you're gonna be real slick with that mouth. So them hands need to be just as slick. I said, because all you seen was my kid Keisha and them in the thing, like, because she keeps saying what? I said, "Well, you need to come down here for a few weeks." The red man started cracking up. Because I'm just trying to figure out. And then her other grandma was talking, and she did it to her.
Right.
Okay, well, so let's talk about being 14, 15 years old and doing that.
Oh, no, it's too late then.
I'm going to jail.
See,
I'm
it's too late
absolutely
then.
going to jail.
It's too late then, and especially when you thought. See, you know what? We all grew up in that because we had some parents that thought it was cute. They thought it was cute when they had a little smart mouth and a little bastard.
Letting the baby cuss and all kinds of stuff.
And carrying on. And they thought, oh, my baby, he's so
Until they get out in the public and
they
embarrass
get
the shit
older
out.
because you didn't correct it when they were 4, 5, 6 years old.
And it's too late.
You didn't correct it then. Now here they are 12, 13, 14 going through puberty. And now what you thought was cute because they said to somebody else, they're saying that shit to you. Now you want to bust blood gaskets and shit and want to go off. No, sweetheart.
Nope. Listen, Cole was getting on Lily. I think it was yesterday. Y'all, like I said, I ain't been feeling well, so she been really good. And Cole told her to stop doing something or whatever or something. And then they was having a conversation. Like Cole was, I said, "What the fuck is you out there explaining to her what the hell you told me?" She was like, "You right, Mom." I said, "Lily, if you don't get your ass somewhere and sit the hell down."
Right. Hello?
Because I've had a conversation with her to say, listen, when I tell you no about something, normally I will usually explain to you why. But understand this. That is a courtesy that I'm giving you. I ain't got to tell you shit. If I say no, it's because the fuck I said
right.
so. But I give you the courtesy because most of the time when I'm telling you no, you're not in trouble. So I'm explaining to you why you can't do this. Like we was explaining to her why we didn't want her making profiles on Roblox without us. We needed to make sure that the rooms that she in the age appropriate stuff, and she tried to make one while we were driving after we had told her no. So now you can't play at all. It wasn't just that day. Now you can't play no more. Now the reason being is because there are predators and people in there who shouldn't be in there talking to kids, all great, blah, blah, blah. I said, but understand this. I don't have to explain shit to you. But the consequence is you don't get to play at all now. Not later, not another day.
Right.
Not when I think
Exactly. That part.
No.
My mind's telling me no.
Because listen, I'm grandmom and I might be a little bit more lenient, and my temper ain't as short as it was when it was my kids. So I'm going to give you the lesson in it. But please understand, I don't have to tell you shit. If I say no, it's no. And if I don't say nothing after it, don't fucking ask me.
Okay, that part. That part. You understand?
Everybody be negotiating and bargaining with kids and shit. What the fuck?
The fuck is this? Exactly, they're children. Now, you know what? Dr. Spock and all these other little people who done sit up there and told you, Okay, kids are little people. You have to give them and respect their feelings. I understand where you think you coming
I
from.
do respect their feelings, but you're not gonna be
But
disrespectful
what
when
you're
you
not gonna
you
sit
don't
down
run
here
this
and do
house.
is sit down here and tell me that a child is gonna sit down here and have a feeling about a bitch, about a house, about a dinner, about a goddamn toothpaste, about anything that they ain't paid for. Motherfucker, bitch, I wish you would sit down here and act like you got an opinion about something that has nothing to do with you. You're going to do it because this is what we do here.
If I
Until you
wanted
get
your
to the
opinion,
point.
I'd have gave you one.
See?
I feel like I'm in the military now, Red. Look, if I wanted your opinion, I would have gave.
Now, now, as you age and become as I'm seeing you start to mature, to understand a little bit about life or whatever, and you're able to navigate your way through decisions, then we'll start to have that particular conversation where I can treat you as such. Until then, no, honey, this is how this goes.
Cause that word "but" Lily gonna be motherfucking needing dentures.
Oh. Girl,
hey, Meech,
you ain't gonna
what's
take
that?
all her permanent
What's that, Meech? What's
yeah,
that?
okay, right. Oh, you got it there.
What?
Girl, bad. You know, mine is still on the dough. Mine is on the dough. Okay.
Mine got so many.
On the dough, and I told my sisters
Hey, mine got so many miles on it. It's just on display right now.
Okay. Anytime y'all need that, give me 2 weeks, and I'll send them back right, honey. All I need is 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
All I need is 2 weeks, honey, to where we put them on a regimen, and they can understand exactly what the fuck it is that I say, and I mean it. Because what you're not gonna do is act as if.
And that's, you know what, that was something I said. I said, I know you had went on for a little while, but it wasn't that long,
right?
For you to forget.
No structure
around here.
No structure.
Right.
And that's what I had to say, because, and this is where the little bit of compromise that I give comes in, because it's not, when you have nobody really paying attention to you,
right?
There are people around, but nobody's paying attention.
Right.
Nobody's looking at what you're doing. You don't know that you're not supposed to be doing certain shit.
Exactly. Right.
You don't know. So with that, sometimes that's why I'm a little bit more lenient and maybe explain some shit. But if you piss me the fuck off and I say no and you say but, and then you get bust in your face, that's on you.
That's on you, because right. Because who the hell are you challenging? Goddamn it! No,
that's how I feel. I feel like you're testing my gangster, and I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I will punch a second grader in the throat. Okay.
Hey, you know what's hilarious? What's hilarious? When a millennium or a child, when they tell you how they feel about something the way you do it, as if they've been here before and doing like you.
Well, they probably have. That's one thing we need to start.
That you're not gonna tell me how to do something, and your ass just got here to this planet.
How about that?
Have you lost your rabbit ass mind?
That's it, right? Okay.
How you gonna tell me? It's other ways, or it's another way you could go about doing something. What?
Wait, what?
What?
You gonna tell me how I'm supposed to?
And then you haven't explored it, so you don't even know what the hell the other way is.
Right.
You just don't like
you gonna tell me how to do it where I pay all the bills at, right? Where I pay the bills at, you gonna tell me how I should do it?
And it's like it's when I first came in encounter with that in my life, I was looking like, wait a minute. So what the hell are they teaching y'all at the school? Because I'm trying to like, why?
Right.
They got room and board for y'all over there. They got room and board for y'all down to the school.
Man, I was sitting there. It's like one of them things. Like you're going back and forth. First, you're already pissed because I'm going back and forth with this child.
Yeah, when you realize that going back and forth is what makes you the most mad.
But then when they say something, I'm just saying there are better ways of doing this stuff the way you do is still what. I just started getting Sunday karate theater. What?
Not karate theater.
Ours was Saturday after Soul Train.
Right. He says Sunday. Wait a
24
minute. Yeah,
Channel 48 for us.
right, with Charlie Rum, honey. Right, Charlie Rum.
That's how come Five
And you
Deadly
got
Venoms and the
what you
Four
got with
Assassins, my
subtitles.
two
You got
favorite movies.
I'm like, did you just get 5 deadly venoms on me? What? Did you?
Yes, God. Yes, God.
I would love to see that be remade.
I will come across this table with a fine guillotine and snatch your head off. What is wrong with you?
I find all them weak spots in your ears, in the ear, wherever the fuck they at.
Right. Okay, that part.
Yeah, because I think when we realize that we're actually having that conversation is what pisses you off the most. It ain't even the conversation. It's that you realize you're having that back and forth conversation.
Right.
And when a child in your house trying to tell you what you doing wrong or call you having a conversation with them, or pretty much, it ain't even, you know what, these kids today, it ain't about having a conversation with them. It's the fact you telling them to do something, because all of them don't want to do a damn thing.
Exactly.
Sense of entitlement, and they think life is free, and these light switches in the water that you wash your ass with and all that shit clicking on, roof over your head, all that come along with breathing, and it don't. But what gets me is when they try to tell you how you can do things different because of what you doing is you wrong the way you do things. And all I can ever do is this. How am I wrong? Because
come on.
Right.
Because if I did the opposite, this would be full. This something ain't right.
Let them see what selfish look like once or twice, and they'll understand.
Yeah, because if I let them see what selfish look like, this motherfucker won't fold. I promise you. No, don't do that. Don't do it.
Exactly.
Y'all, we don't win a half hour past what we said, because I don't
Yeah,
want that.
I
have bought the
know,
laptop.
I
You can start
know.
singing. I bought the laptop out here and put it on the charger, child. Listen.
Okay, right.
I'm all in front of the thing and ain't even set up right. I just got my ass at the desk.
Well, don't forget to tune in Wednesday, y'all, for Bible study with Pastor Andrew. Whatever he got going on, it's a gem in the rough. He said he got some teaching going on, and he won't tell me what it is. He said, stand by.
Okay. This here is going to be this. Listen, I'm going to chime in on this, because for those of you who don't understand, Passionate Riders Outreach Ministry, PROM, as we call it, PROM 316, okay, is an extension of the Passionate Riders Car Club, okay? And for those of you who are looking for spiritual development and carrying on, we have a number of people who are on their Christian faith and on their Christian walk, and who have accepted the calling, okay? So because of that, those of us who are matriculating and carrying on, we are encouraging our babies and our brothers and sisters to go ahead on this walk. And so a lot of us are, we are encouraging this. You're going to find that Bible study is going to be there. It's going to stream on all platforms. You can find it on my YouTube channel, as well as Big Red, and on the Passionate Outreaders, Lord, Passionate Riders Outreach Ministries Facebook page, also on Big Red's page, Cupcake's page, and I believe Pastor Ken is going to also have a page as well. We want you guys to come on in. And for those of you who are looking to do something different, is to see our Bible studies and carrying on, though we follow the teachings of Christ, we want you guys to be able to come in with questions, so that this is not feeling as though you have to be submitted to a doctrine or some kind of dogma. What we are about is understanding the teachings of the Christ and the Christ consciousness, to understand who Christ is and those teachings. And we're going to show you a better way and a new way of accepting Christ into your heart. Okay, now for those of you who don't subscribe to the Christ teachings, but you understand that God, the Godhead and carrying on, you can come and learn something from here as well. So those are going to start this coming Wednesday, the 13th. What time, Red? 7 o'clock?
7 p.m.
That's 7 p.m. This coming Wednesday, April 13th. And you can catch that on all platforms. We're going to run the flyer and stuff. So just check all of our platforms so that you understand what this is. Pastor Ken Scandrett is going to be our spiritual leader on the quest for understanding your spiritual development and carrying it on. And he's going to just be the leader to get you there. You're going to have to do the work. You are going to have to do the work, because this is not about having somebody here and then telling you how to do. No.
This is not to tell. This is not. This is nobody pushing you. This is nobody trying to throw something on you. This is somebody just trying to feed your mind. And if you're willing to be fed, then you make your own decisions, because life is about
it. And there we have it.
So
and we want to make sure you guys understand that, because this is not, this is not Christianity as you know it or whatever. But we are going to sit down and make sure that everyone is respecting and where your journey is your journey. This is not trying to push nothing on you. Your journey is your journey. Your relationship is your relationship. You understand?
The reason we have that open, like you said, Meech, the reason that whole platform is open for questions and answers, because it's not a sermon. You're not coming to a sermon.
Come on now.
You're not coming to be belittled, talked about, brought down, or judged, or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can slick, you know what I'm saying, judge you in some type of
double talk you, right? Okay.
It's not even about that. It's literally an open forum of teaching you the word. That's it.
Okay.
So, things you thought you knew and things you don't know and things you want to know is what you'll find and be fed at this Bible study every Wednesday night.
How about that? Starting this coming Wednesday. So, okay. So, my darlings, with that being said, what we're going to do, we're going to let you guys get back into your world, honey. It's Friday night, and the witching hour is upon us, honey. It's after 12, baby.
Oh, so don't forget DJ Smack's wife, Cookie Monster.
Oh,
Tanisha.
Thank you.
Listen. Happy birthday.
We want to send our happy birthday shout outs to, honey, Mrs. Mickens, honey. Ha! Hey, sister in love, honey. I love you, sis. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your motherfucking birthday. Heifer. Do you, baby, do all that you need to do.
Maybe her favorite DJ gonna bust out there with that robe on like he did on social media and dance for.
Oh, record it for me. No, don't do that. That's your day. It's your day, baby. I'll step back. It's your day, love. Okay.
Hey, I remember when he did that and you comment on it, right? And I talked to him on the phone. He said, man, me commented on my video of the dance. He said, I felt like he was hitting on me.
You know what did we say? Feelings are real.
Look, he said,
I can't stop you for how you feel.
But he laughing. He laughed like I felt like he was hitting on me, and I'm laughing with him and everything. And right when we stopped laughing, I said he was.
Right. But I'm not. But you know, you tickle my feeling, honey. You know, I told you it was all about it was the titties for me, honey. You know, I could spot him in the Million Man March. I done said that umpteen times. He go, it's them damn titties. I'm like, ooh, that's okay. That's DJ Smack, honey.
Hey, Nikki was there that morning when we was doing the morning show. Was she when you first got on him?
I don't think I holler so much in all the shows that we do. That motherfucker post Smack. But the thing is, he's willing to ask questions, learn, and understand, and not feel no type of way.
And not feel, and that's what it's all about, you know.
And who was his friend? That his friend is. Who was the other guy? Remember when he was doing?
Oh yeah, that's we didn't tell him I'm gonna tell you why. Because if we'd have told him over the phone, he'd have never showed up.
But I'm glad he did because he got to learn too.
But he learned.
He got to learn and he learned respect.
We broke him.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out the doggone host with the most. That's easy to boss.
Yeah, easy funny, that motherfucker.
Easy to boss. You know what? He was
Easy
so
to boss.
fun. He is so fucking
He
fun.
is.
I was like, you know what? And I'm glad that we were able to.
And congratulations, he had a new baby. He had a new baby.
Really?
Oh, shout out to y'all.
Oh,
Welcome to the world.
The whole idea is that once he got into a space where he saw that I broke the mold of what he thought it was.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that every gay man want every man.
Exactly. It didn't necessarily change his mind, but it opened it. You know what I'm saying? Because he feel how he feel.
But when he got comfortable enough.
Yeah. Like, remember, we had a good time.
Yeah, he got comfortable.
We had a good
time. He cracked the jokes. He was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He started getting comfortable, and then he started talking directly to you. You know what I'm saying? He was having
exactly. And so it was a beautiful thing. And if the world could be like that moment was, if the entire world could be like that moment was, you know, because he came in not knowing, had his own trepidation with it, you know, eased his way into it and saw how he got in where he fit in, no pun intended, and saw that it wasn't going to attack him back, and he could still be himself.
He could still be himself.
You know what I'm saying? And still shoot out the zingers that he shot out or whatever the case was. He could still be him.
Right.
That's what it was. That was a beautiful moment for us.
Yup, it was some beautiful moments.
Look at the baby. Look at who over there. Look at the girl.
She was waiting earlier. She was doing this. She was waiting. Hey, my mom. What you doing that?
Hey, exactly.
Hey, mama.
Hey.
She's like, how the hell are they talking to me? They in the box.
Right.
We in the box, Lonnie.
I'm almost done cleaning.
All right, say bye because we got
the Lonnie.
Lonnie, see the baby? Look, she got big, didn't she? You ain't seen her since she was a baby. All right, bye.
Right, she woke.
We about to go to bed.
Okay. Right. Okay. So you know what? We're gonna say hi to all the children, honey. When they gave our shout out to Karen. Now listen, we're gonna let you guys go and get into your whatever. This is your Friday night. And honey, I want you guys to be safe and sound. We got a lot of shit going on. There was a story that I was going to bring up that happened in Cleveland. We'll do that tomorrow.
Talk about it tomorrow. And we can piggyback over to the Ukraine and Russia because Russia really did some fucked up shit today.
And all of that. So, honey, listen, if you love us, honey, the way that you do, like, subscribe, and share on whatever platform that you're watching this on, honey. Share it with your friends and share it with other people, honey. Honey, you know what? Share it with random folks. How about that? Take a chance and let other folks be like, listen, you need to get into this. You know what I'm saying? But if you hate us, don't like something that we said or we pissed you off or whatever, you could tell all of your motherfucking enemies. To like, subscribe, to share. You know what? Do that random thing. Randomly share it to other motherfuckers, honey. But listen, you know what? I can't stand these motherfuckers. Maybe you like them. You know, do that shit, okay? But I want you to understand something. I want you to understand that everything that we're doing over here at 3 The Hard Way, the Syndicate, honey, we have a number of platforms that we're going through. We have us, we have them, we have him, we have them, we have her. We got ministry going on and carrying on everywhere. We've been ready to rock this world in a way, honey, that I think it needs to be shook, okay, or at least a voice needs to be heard. So understand that any way, shape, style, form, or fashion, however we're doing our thing will move forward. You understand? So with that being said, my darlings, honey, you may finish all of your crumpets, baby, because the tea has been dished, and you have been dishing tea with Big Meech and Aunt Nikki and the big guy ally right there. This is the big red fella, honey. We love you. We adore you. We appreciate you for sticking with us. And girl, we done gave y'all a 3-hour show. Ooh,
we didn't mean to, y'all. We didn't
mean to, honey, but we did. Okay.
Hey, we was on that blue pill tonight. Why?
Okay, and I got to use it for real. So let me get the fuck up off of here.
Whoa,
Okay.
I'm going big. Y'all see, huh? You gonna
Okay,
hit the
on that note, honey. Woo!
Yeah.
And what?
See.
Scene.